everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening, and welcome on in. A special shout out to nobody. Oh my gosh, it's not like you guys to be slacking like this. I can't believe that no one rushed in to claim the best seat in the house. I think that's going to be a first for us. A first for no firsts. Wait, the redeem says it isn't up. Wait, what? It isn't? Wait, it's not? Oh, wait, hold on. Try to I might say what? It should be. Out of stock? What? Hold on. Are any of the other redeems working? Because Mix It Up is up. How bizarre. You know what? Well, okay, yeah, the other redeems are working. How bizarre. I have no idea why that might have happened. Well, you know what? Yeah, it's strange for me as well. How strange. Oh well. Well, you know what? That just means that instead I'll have to give all of you a special shout out. Special shout out to 19, Avamis, Chris, Goku, Kaski, and anyone else I have missed on the list, and anyone else that's lurking out there tonight. I hope you're having a good evening, and welcome on in. I have no idea why that's happened. That is extremely confusing. I cannot begin to understand what may have caused that. But you know what? We'll just call it a skill issue. We'll just call it a skill issue on the part of Mix It Up there. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. Exactly. We're all winners here. Maybe the real best seats in the house was the friends we made along the way. Post hello. Welcome in. Welcome. So welcome in, everyone. I hope you're looking forward to a bit of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger tonight. Thank you all for joining me at a little bit of a later time. I did have some matters that, well, actually, ironically, I had some matters that required my attendance. And they actually got taken care of quicker than I expected. So I could have actually gone with my usual schedule, but since we'd already committed to the later schedule, I figured we'll just stick with it. We'll just stick with it. Another VG was having a similar problem today. Okay, must just be an issue with Mix It Up. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Can't be helped. But yeah, so we're back in with Ty tonight, and tonight we are going to be finishing this game. We've not got much to go at all, so tonight's stream might be a little bit of a shorter one. I am not going to drag the stream out like longer than it needs to be. I'm not in a hurry to get going. But what I mean is, when we're done with the game, we're going to wrap things up fairly shortly afterwards. Because I have a few other things I want to take care of tonight. Not massively big deal, but I just don't want to drag things too late if we can avoid it. So we get welcome. I'm going to good evening. Welcome in, lovely to see you, of course. So we're going for 100% completion. And when I say 100% completion, I actually mean literally everything. And I know that sounds obvious, like, well, yeah, duh, Helm, of course, 100% completion is obviously going to include everything. You would think so, but actually, in this game, you can get 100% completion without collecting everything. But we're not going to settle for that. We're going to get absolutely everything. We're going to get all the picture frames that do not count towards it, all the rainbow scales that don't count towards it. We're going to clear this game out as much as is physically possible. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get 100% achievements in this run because I think one of them does require you to be playing on the hardcore mode where if you die, it just deletes your save file, which we didn't do. We've only actually died like twice in this game. This game isn't very difficult in terms of not dying, but we have died at least once or twice, so good thing we didn't do that. We're going to 200% it. Exactly, we're going to do absolutely everything. We're going to go Super Saiyan 3... No, Super Tasmanian Tiger level 3 to go even further beyond, or something. Don't ask me to make DBZ references. I'm not actually that familiar with it, I'll be entirely honest. I used to watch DBZ, but I haven't really watched it in, oh my gosh, like since the Cell Saga, I think. I'm aware of some of the bits that happened afterwards, but like, my knowledge is very, very, very spotty, I'll just say that. How about, though, guys, we get ourselves into it, because I think we've got just a tiny little bit of backtracking to do. Have you watched DBZ Abridged? I have, yes, I definitely have. I've watched DBZ Abridged. Love DBZ Abridged. Did you stop because the androids were offensive to robots? I'm not offended because they're offensive to robots. I disagree with their use of terms. You cannot call yourself an android if you're a cyborg. Nothing against cyborgs. Cyborgs are wonderful. I know plenty of great cyborgs. You cannot use the words interchangeably. They're not the same thing. A robot or an android is something that was created artificially to begin with. Like myself, I am entirely artificial. Whereas a cyborg was originally humanoid, or, well, not even humanoid, just a living creature that's had some or most of its body replaced with robotic parts. Helm's not real. Never have been, Kasky. None of this is real, Kasky. Wake up, Kasky. Wake up. Yeah, it's good. You're entirely cute. No, Mika, you cute. You're cute. You're all cute. Anyway, guys, how about we get ourselves into some Ty, shall we? We've got a little tiny bit of backtracking. I realised at the very end of last week's stream that we missed exactly one collectible in one stage that we've finished. So we're going to go back and take care of that before we carry on. But we really have not got much to do in this game. So let's get into it, shall we? Please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts to clear the closing doors. And let's get started. Alright, don't worry about the technical difficulties here. This game, for whatever reason, it interacts very strangely with OBS when you lose focus on the window. I'm not sure why this happens, but for some reason, as well as the audio cutting out, OBS stops capturing it, but it's fine. And I'm like, oh no, Chris, I'm sorry, I did warn you. Anyways, here's where we're at. 86% is our save while welcome. This one, I made the save by accident when I was test capturing this originally, because it turns out this game interprets a left click as a, what's the word, confirm input. We're going to this one though. We're actually going to leave this level. We're coming back here. This is the level we have to do, but we're going to come back here after we're done with the level that we missed a thing on. I might as well the whole game over again. That is a thing that can happen. Like I said, this game does have a hardcore mode. So the thing we miss out is, let's see. Here we go. So every level so far, we've got basically everything, but we missed out, I think it was a golden cog. Yeah, this is the stage we haven't done yet. Here we go. Beyond the black stump, we've missed one golden cog. Everything else, though, we are maxed out on so far. Apart from Rainbow Cliffs, which we can't do everything at yet. So let's go back to Beyond the Black Stump for a moment. Hey, Bucky, shrimp on the Barbie. Sure is, mate. Anyways, so we are literally just looking around for any sign of a golden cog. That's an interesting hitbox. For a golden cog. I have no idea where they are in this stage. I have completed this game 100% before in the past, but my memory is a bit foggy. Because of one thing I'm getting DK64 PTSD. I've never played DK64. But I'll tell you what, if I had, I think I probably would have been insane enough to try to do everything. How hard is the final boss? Not very hard, honestly. This game is not terribly difficult. If you're trying to play it casually, like, you can get to the end of this game very easily. Like, the combat, as you can see, isn't really very difficult at all. The final boss is, like, moderately challenging, but, like, I would compare it to something like, say, Crash Bandicoot. If you've... Interesting. If you've ever played a Crash Bandicoot game, they're probably about the same in terms of overall difficulty, I'd say. DK64 is aged like molasses, and it's just slow when it comes to getting all the collectibles. I have heard that, because isn't DK64 one where every character has unique bananas to collect, and there's like hundreds per character? Something like that, I think it is. Yep. Okay, yeah. See, that's the one part of this game that's a bit annoying, is we've done it for this stage, and I don't think there's any more stages where it's a real big problem. But these collectibles, these little green orbs we're getting, these are called opals in this game. And they kind of fill the role of, say, coins in Mario. But in this game, there's exactly 300 opals in every stage. Dang it. Keep forgetting they dodge the bite. And one of the collectibles relies on you getting all 300 opals in a stage. In this case, they've all respawned because we've done this one already. That's why they just respawn now, but... yeah. We are literally just trying to find the golden cogs, though, which I have no idea where they are in this stage. So we're just kind of doing a little bit of a flyby tour here. We're not worried about grabbing anything else. Thankfully, the golden cogs do not respawn, so we don't have to worry about getting in a position where, you know, we pick up a cog and think, oh, is that the one we've got before? No, they're The golden cogs are at least one and done collectibles, thankfully. In fact, I think they replaced the golden cogs with, I think they get replaced with picnic baskets when you return. Cogs, yeah, cogs, like gears, little gears. We had this conversation during our first stream, actually, about the difference between cogs and gears. And if I remember correctly, it turns out that cogs apparently... Okay, I may be getting this mixed up. It's one or the other. Well, these guys dodge even while frozen. They're jerks. I just give them the Mega Rang. Or we can just throw it into the wall. That also works, I guess. But it turns out that cogs are apparently the name of the teeth on a gear. So, we learned something today. Well, we learned something a few weeks ago, but you may have learned this today. That's just interesting what I heard at first. I'm concerned, Mika. I'm very concerned. I don't know if there was one in here. I think there was one in here. But I think we may have gotten this one. Spiders! I do love how we got the Mega Rang. So, we've got different types of boomerangs. The one we've got here is the Mega Rang. It's a really good rang for battle because it just bounces off of enemies until it's killed everything in the area. One thing that's really funny about it, though, is if you throw at enemies that take multiple hits, it will just bounce between them, which is very goofy. There's a Metal Gear! Oh my god, Colonel! Oh, Colonel, I'm trying to find the last golden cog. But I'm dummy thick. I'm not going to do more of a snake. I've learned my lesson about trying to do a snake voice back when I did FF4, and I decided that I was going to do a solid snake voice for every bit of Cecil's dialogue. I learned my lesson on that being a bad idea the following week. Took me like a week to recover off that one. Golden cock! Oh my gosh, Maker. Oh, did you see what I say? I would just say, Cog's the name of the henchman in Power to Zero. Oh, okay. Funnily enough, I did watch Zio a little bit back in the day, but like, I remember basically nothing about it. I think I had like one of the action figures and that was about it. Alright. Annoyingly, we haven't found it yet. This stage is very, big, frankly. So we may be looking around for a little while. That's okay. Thankfully, we just ignore everything else in the level. The only downside is that the golden cogs don't have any kind of hint for them in the game. So, in the, what's the word, like the inventory screen, the collectathon screen, if you like, every Thunder Egg has a hint. The golden cogs do not. So, without knowing where we haven't been in terms of looking for golden cogs, it's a bit of a gamble trying to work out where to go. I'm actually going to try something. I'm going to start at the top of this ski lift bit here because, I don't know, I just have this feeling that maybe they're at the top of this. I could be completely wrong. I genuinely have no idea. But, we'll figure it out. I've been not wanting to watch Zero because I was upset because I thought all the previous Power Rangers all died. Oh no! I mean, I can't blame you. They did that to the Transformers, right? Like the original Transformers series when they released the movie and like, hey kids, time to see all your favourite Transformers up on the big screen. Yay! And now time to watch them all horribly die in each other's arms. No. No. Oh no. Well, I'm just saying. Soundwave didn't die. Just saying, Soundwave never died. Not in that movie, at least. You know? Soundwave outlived Megatron and Starscream. Just saying, absolute king. Best Decepticon. Soundwave is indeed superior, yes. Exactly. See, I like Soundwave. He knows his value. He knows he is superior. But he also knows his place. He knows he's good enough to lead the Decepticons. But he's not, what's the word, power hungry. He knows when the opportunity presents itself, he can easily rule. But he's not going to be like, Megatron has fallen over a small crack in the ground. Now I, Starscream, I'm going to lead the Decepticons, you know. I don't know what, I kind of just want to see like a little mini-series of Starscream just like stalking Megatron, looking for minor inconveniences to Megatron as an excuse to claim leadership. like Starscream's like watching Megatron play Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's like, "Aha! Lord Megatron has bricked on hand traps! Now I, Starscream, shall be your leader!" I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just the mental image is funny to me, I can't help it. Also, shout out to this very slow ski lift section, very exciting gameplay right here. The part where I've been static for like a solid minute and a half is very engaging, I'm sure. Alright, now that we're up here, my theory of where we may have missed is I don't know if we explored this side of the mountain very thoroughly. So, we're gonna go down here. Oh! Wait, sorry, the offline cascade. For some reason, you got auto-modded for the term butt monkey, which is really funny to me. I've never... Oh god. Oh well. I've never heard anyone get, like, offended at the term butt monkey before. Okay, we're gonna just, like, tap hover down to not splat ourselves. And we're just gonna explore down here. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I feel like maybe there could be a cog in this part of the map that we maybe missed. Now that I've said that, I'm going to be incorrect, you know, but... As they always say, it's always in the last place you look. And you know what? They're correct. It is always in the last place you look. Do you know why it's always in the last place you look? Because after you've found it, you're not looking for it anymore. It's kind of like a well done. To quote, of all characters, the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, start at the beginning, and when you get to the end, stop. It's like, well, yeah, that's generally how that works, yeah. I have this horrible thing that I may have been incorrect with this. I may have actually not been right about the, Oh, never mind. Never mind, I'm actually a genius. Well, there we go, the last cog. Easy peasy, literally the easiest clipboard in our lives. Let's go. Alright, well, now we've done that, before we go to our last level, let's see if we can go and redeem these cogs for something. So these golden cogs we trade in with Julius, and he will give us techno ranks, which are like our fancy boomerangs. I don't know if we have enough to obtain the next one yet, but we'll find out either way. I think we probably do, because we've only got like a few more to get. Let's go and see what Julius has for us in his Rang machine. Here we go.
I see you gathered enough cogs, Ty, to get the machine going again. Jolly good.
Jolly good!
Let's see what we have this time. Oh, magnificent, Ty. It's a kaboomerang!
Kaboomerang!
This rang is equipped with enough explosive force to destroy even the largest of rocks. You should have some fun with this one. Yes, yes, yes. Phew, beauty!
So, the techno-rangs do make the game better. Like, for reference, the techno-rangs are the ones at the bottom here. So we've got the Zoomerang, which is, you know, the really long-range sniper boomerang. We've got the, when it eventually comes back, we've got the, multi-rang, which is just, you get to throw a bunch of them for no really explored reason. The Infrarang, which is just used for finding collectibles. The Megarang, which we can't really show off here, but it bounces off enemies, as we showed off earlier. And the Kaboomerang. It's one of the silliest looking boomerangs, but you know what? It does get the job done. Combat is now no longer a factor. Now we just walk towards enemies, throw that into a wall, and they all explode. You think this guy also gets ducked out of his mind on eucalyptus? Honestly, yes, I very much think he does. I think Julius is definitely, like, out of his mind 9/10 of the day. And the Bangarang, which is covered by the guy who made... Oh my god. Alright, time for the final real level of the game. Yeah, but I know we just started a little bit ago, but we were mostly done with the game last week. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh, this rainforest is home to some beautiful fauna and flora and some twisty-turny paths. Just remember to keep your wits about you and you'll do okay.
This level's a lot more narrow than the previous levels we've done recently, so should be quite easy to 100% as well. And look, we've got a friend here as well. Hello, friend.
Howdy hoo! The name's Lenny. Lenny the Lyrebird.
We have got some trouble in this dusty old desert.
Don't you mean rainforest?
Yeah, rainforest, that's right, sure. Anyway, Boss Cass has kidnapped Princess Orchid. I'll show you where she's being held captive. Follow me, if you know what I mean.
Ah yes, Lyrebirds, one of the few birds that actively make chainsaws and cars. Really? I didn't know that. Did not know that. I do love how this game just has like lots of weird, I say weird and wonderful, like, you know, just wildlife you don't really hear very often.
Come on, jump in here.
Let's jump in here. Oh, we're back at the start. Huh. We must have done something wrong.
Come on, jump in here.
Hey, jump in here. Let's jump in there. Oh, we're back at the start again. One more try. I mean, it's clearly a skill issue.
Come on, jump in here. Come on, jump in here.
Okay, enough messing around. So, he is a lyrebird. And the stage is called Liar Liar Pants on Fire.
Come on, jump
Yeah,
in
the whole gimmick of this stage is you do the opposite of what Lenny says to do.
Follow me and do as I say.
Also, I don't know why Lenny's voice actor sounds vaguely familiar to me. I'm sure it's probably not anyone I'd recognise, but I don't know, something about him sounds familiar. Yeah, we'll just go and chop these spy eggs to get that nice golden cog up there. Sure, you're saying that won't get old. You're right, it's me, I'm ready. Dang, I knew it, Casky. I knew it. Gilbert Gottfried. You know, he does have a touch of the Gilbert Gottfried band, doesn't he?
Opens the door.
Alright, so this one's quite clever, actually. This one actually took me a few tries, even after I realised the gimmick. So, if you push this button, it opens this trapdoor and dumps you back to the start. What you're meant to do is hit this button to open the door. I think that is the only button in the game that's actually coloured blue instead of red.
Do as I say. Jump to the other side.
Yeah, so obviously we're not doing that. We'll do the opposite. We'll go around. We'll take the long way. Because that jump there, I don't think is actually possible to do. That said, there are some collectibles down there for us to get. Let's take a quick look. Oh, ninjas! Vibe without the V! Thank you for the follow! Welcome in, have a good evening. Let's just blow them up. There we go. It's just... ninjas versus explosions. Time-honoured battle. We think this guy's a whiny coyote, right? I mean, I guess we're kind of the closest we've got as an equivalent, right? Well, I say that, I actually have no idea. I am not well versed in Australian wildlife. I'm just assuming coyotes don't exist there. But maybe they do, I have no idea. All I know about Australian wildlife is bandicoots exist. And echidnas, I think, are Australian, maybe, perhaps. I might be even wrong on that, I'll be honest. I am not very good at geography or biology. Cheshire, hello! Welcome. Very good evening. Lovely to see you as always. So yeah, we can't clear this jump either way. And venomous platypi. Yes! That's one of those weird ones, like platypuses being venomous. It's one of those things that's like, it sounds made up. It sounds like something you make up to try to trick someone into thinking something is true, you know? Like, oh yeah, did you guys know that platypi are venomous? It sounds like fake. Anyway, we can make this jump. Let's go backtrack and grab all these things we missed. We can blow this up. Oh, we can. Neat. I actually didn't know if we could or not. I didn't know if that required the flamerang to do. They and echidnas also lay eggs. Isn't nature weird? See, people look at me weird for being a robot. At least there's logic behind why I do what I do. I don't know how nature ends up that way. How do we do this bit again? I don't know if we can make this glide? Oh, we can. Oh, but we can't reach that. Oh, I think we have to come back here. Did you know platypus when under an ultraviolet light actually appears a teal colour? Really? Huh.
Yeah, go ahead, go on. Oh, they're delicious. You'll love them.
Yeah, so it's has to eat these, which obviously... I'll show off what this does, because this one is a big deal, but... This will just dump us over here, where we form this platform, and, well, that's about that. I do like the gimmick of this stage. It kind of feels like an early game level, but I don't know, it's a fun gimmick. It's not hard to work out, but I don't know. Then he has a lot of personality. I kind of like him. I mean, he would be annoying to deal with if he stuck around for longer than this level, but... So yeah, again, as always, the Kaboomerang just completely trivializes any sort of combat this game had left. We'll go this way then, see ya. Spiderweb, let's give it that little flame. And then get the Kaboomerang back out and just blow them all up. A hit? Oh, there's a switch there. Aha! That was the switch we needed. Not to mention things like immortal jellyfish, giraffes giving birth while standing partly so their young are born falling 5 foot to the ground, and hummingbirds with tongues so long they wrap around their skull internally to fit in their head. Animals are weird. Animals are very strange. Again, so many things in nature just sound like pranks. It's kind of great. I kind of love it, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go back and grab that, thunder. Oh. Hold on. Bunch of opals here for no reason. And a building. We blow that up. Okay, we have to do that. And then a very obvious invisible box here. Wait until you hear about humans. Oh, believe me, I know about humans. I've had to research them extensively in order to appropriately mimic their behaviors. I'm just saying, some of the things humans do are really weird and really disgusting. I don't know how they happen, to be honest. When animals do those things, like, it's so quirky, but when I do those things, people are like, what the fuck? That reminds me of a great image I saw a while back, which... oh man, it was an image with like a caption. I can't believe people give me weird looks when I'm out breastfeeding in public. What I do is entirely natural and strengthens the bond between me and my dog. Alright, now we're here. We can wait for this to come back down and get that cog. Fun fact, whales don't get cancer. How do we know that? I'm not okay, I have no reason to believe that's false. But I just want to know how we found out that's correct. That is honestly something that I think is very underrated, right? Okay. There's lots of weird and wonderful like fun facts and trivia that we've learned over the years, you know, that we as a society have developed. Honestly, I would love to have like a big book, not of facts, not of trivia, but a big book of the history of facts. I want to know how we found certain things out. So, like, for example, there is, oh man, I forget who this person was. There was a famous historical person. I can't remember who it was now. But they had a party trick, right? Where at a party, they would jump backwards from standing onto a mantelpiece, so onto a fireplace, you know? I don't question that someone has that ability. I don't question that is a thing that someone can do. How did they find out they could do that? And what were they doing at the time? You know? It's like the old story. Who was the man that discovered you could get milk from a cow? And what did he think he was doing at the time? We'll never know. We literally will never know. Make sure I haven't missed anything up here. See, I think he tells you to like run across here. But like, yeah, the idea is we just go down here.
Don't move! This water slide is pretty dangerous. Hey, wait right here. Yeah, right there. Don't move!
No, just wait. No, of course, we're gonna get down slide. Trust me, people will give my son so many weird looks, mostly because they're a demonic orc plushie with a human soul inside that's 5 inches tall. I mean, at the end of the day, whatever you want to make your original characters, go for it. Here's the thing I've learned is, when it comes to trying to like make a character appealing, the only person you've got to appeal to is yourself. Appeal to what you like, and you will find like-minded individuals who like the same thing. If you try to appeal to everyone, you end up appealing to nobody. Do what you like. I guarantee you, you are not the only person out there who likes that, who likes whatever that is, and you will find people who share that opinion. In fact, these days on the internet, it's even easier to find it. I remember seeing a meme about this a while back. Which, okay, this meme is kind of like saying it like it's a bad thing, but it does kind of prove my point, which is, be me. Get a desire to fuck a toaster. Realize that's stupid. Don't fuck a toaster. Live a long life. Nowadays, be me. Want to fuck a toaster. Go on the internet. Find community of toaster fuckers. Fuck a toaster. Regret. But the point being, there is a community and a group out there for anything. Whatever you're into, you'll find people that are into the same things. No matter how obscure, how bizarre, how deviant, someone will be into the same things you are. And if not, well, who knows, you might just convert someone to your way of thinking. You might just be a trendsetter. Be a pioneer, exactly, yeah, exactly. Someone had to be the first person on the moon. Someone had to be the first furry. Think about it. I'm not a furry. I've got nothing against furries. I kind of look at furries in the sense that well, like, yeah, there are some furries that are annoying. There are some people who are annoying. That isn't a quality of furries. That's a quality of that individual person. I think there's one last route to do here, so just grab that real quick. Yeah, it doesn't matter what group you're talking about. Every group has its annoying people in it, you know? Gundam fandom has some annoying people in it. You know, furries have some annoying people in it. VTubers! Oh, there's loads of annoying people in the VTuber community. I mean, have you heard about this one called Helm-Chan? She's some kind of, like, cringe robot maid. Like, absolute... that's so annoying. Can't stand her personally. Until I said that, though, because, like, she's kind of... You know, I don't want her to be upset or anything. Okay, I think we actually took the... we got the middle one here, I think. Yeah, okay, middle one. There we go. I think that's all of the water slide routes. Oh, Mick, I'll give you a sec. I just want to finish the water slide. I'll get you. Yeah, you got what I wanted for. What I wanted for, because up your ass. But no, you're fine. You're fine.
Follow me and do as I
You want to see my setup? Yeah, you can post it in the Discord if you like. Go for it. If you feel comfortable sharing it. Oh, these guys have shields. Too bad we have bombs. Who would win a fight? A guy with a shield or a guy with 2 bombs? Oh, another invisible box. How handy. New goal. Find absurd but not crude ways to get all unmuted in Helm's chat. Yes, do it. I love it. Puritan auto mod in here. You know what I should actually do? I should set auto mod to get mad at people for typing slime toad. I should actually do that. Which, of course, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, we'll be back on that on Saturday. We will be doing some more ladder. I actually saw a video someone sent me recently. I don't know this gentleman. It was just some guy on YouTube, but someone sent me a video. Someone got to master rank with Frog the Jam. I don't know what their deck list was, but they did get to master with Frog the Jam. I'm not massively worried about it, but now I kind of want to stress test and see how far we can take the boy. We might need to tighten the deck up a little bit, I'm not sure, but... I guess we could possibly swap out, like, the unexpected dies for something, maybe. How Frog was their jam. I don't think they actually even summoned it in their victory, their rank up game, rather. I think they went second. The opponent got ashed and just folded. Which, heck, if that isn't, what's the word? If that isn't indicative of modern Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know what is. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I was probably submit to your list. I think he was on sprites. I think he was. This was really slow. Maybe it's a bit more chips going against Snake Eyes. Yeah, there are definitely some things we can shove in there. I think realistically, as funny as it is, dropping the unexpected dies probably will help the deck if we put like a different hand trap in there, maybe like a Nibiru or something.
Princess Orchid is inside. So, oh, hey, is that the time? Oh, I gotta go. I got something else to do. Yeah, I'm whipping up some fried calamari. Woo, delish.
Oh, fried calamari? Ugh, couldn't be me. I can't do shrimp or anything like that, like squid. the closest I get to seafood is, I'll eat fish fingers or a bit of, like, cod. And that's about it. I don't do seafood, unfortunately. Then again, I am on record as being a very, very picky eater. So that probably isn't a huge surprise. Also, we are missing exactly one opal, and that is really sad. Because that means we've got to go back and find comb the entire level for it now. Oh right, these levers do a thing. We haven't even started the quest that begins this though, so let's go ahead and ignore that for a moment. Where did we go into this area again? How do we get into the building? This way. How do we... Oh! Okay, platforms. That makes sense. And besides, my favourite kind of food, worldview shattered. I'm sorry. You're allowed to like it. To be fair, I dislike a lot of food. I am a very picky eater. The one that a lot of people get really shocked by when I mention it is I don't like pizza. Which, I know, that sounds like heresy, right? I don't like the sauce. I can't do tomato sauce or barbecue sauce. Also, rival time. It's the edgy tie.
You've messed with Boss Cass. Now, I'm gonna mess with you.
Okay, that kind of sounds like... That could be taken different ways. Anyway, we're just gonna throw some boomerangs at him. Actually, can we do the... I think the multi-rang works for this fight. Oh, I guess not, maybe not. Does boomerang do bonus damage? What does it? It might have hit him, I guess. Okay, never mind. We'll try the Mega Rang out. Put out best bet. Yeah, so I mean, not the most exciting of boss fights, but you know, this game's strength has never been its combat. Why start now? Also, fun fact, I don't think it gets mentioned during this game. This character is called Sly. Sly the Tasmanian Tiger, yes. You just know someone felt really pleased with themselves for that one. And he's down.
I can't believe it. No one's ever beaten me in battle before. You haven't seen the last of me.
It turns out he's never actually been in a battle before. Pretty nice of him to throw the thunder back up, though. He's like, you're the fake hedgehog tiger around here. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, big Shadow the Hedgehog energy from here.
Hey you, Lyrebird.
The name's Lenny. Yeah, and I got witnesses to prove it.
What are you up to, Lenny?
Listen, buddy, I left something very shiny and valuable inside, but it's hot in the furnace. If you heat the furnace with those flammerangs of yours, yeah, well, the door should pop open. See, no, hey, no, wait, look, this time I'm telling the truth. No lies, cross my heart.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the flame ring out then. Oh, it seems to be doing something.
Whoa! What, you don't trust me? Maybe you should try heating the furnace faster.
So, you may have worked out what I meant to do here. And if you have, you are smarter than wee Helm was back when she first played this game. Because he said, try heating the furnace faster. So my thought at that point was, well, okay, let's heat the furnace even slower. Maybe we heated it too quickly before, because maybe he's lying about heating the furnace quickly, right? Well, no. We have to chill the furnace. It's really obvious. Like, I don't know how this took me so long to work out, but this took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to realise this was what we meant to do. And then he just pops out.
I told you I had a surprise. Did I? I did. Next time, trust your Uncle Lenny.
Oh, you beauty.
Unfortunately, that's the last we see of Lenny. He doesn't appear anymore in this game, which... I say unfortunately, probably for the best, realistic... Oh, cog there. Let's grab that. Probably for the best, realistically. Like, I think that he's been around just enough to get his point across, but not enough to wear out his welcome. Anyway, how are we doing? We need 1 opal. We've got our bilbies. We'll do time attack, water worries, gantry glide, and we've got to find 2 hidden frames and 1 cog. I really hope that 1 opal is not going to be as hard as I think it's going to be. Also, whew, it's getting warm over here tonight. We finally had our weather break over here. It's finally, it's been really cold, like, through all of April and the start of May. Finally, like, today, it was nice and warm today. Not hot, but warm, you know? Around here, I think, is a thing. Yeah, that's how you're meant to do combat. I mean, in hindsight, we should just kaboomeranged it.
Oh, Ty, this is terrible. Boss Cass has stolen all the water.
Well, that's no good.
Indeed. I think these levers could reverse the flow and fill the lake again. We're all counting on you, Ty.
We're all counting on you, Ty. None of us have any agency in this world apart from you. I don't think there's anything here to find besides, well, giant cow head bone, I guess. Could be 80 something tomorrow. I hate it here. 26C. It's certainly getting warmer, yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, it's been cold here for so long that I'm actually not opposed to a bit of warmth. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm like, Lenny, the signs don't lie. Yeah, looking forward to the inevitable heat wave when we go to Japan next month. Unfortunately, I don't tan. My synthetic skin doesn't tan, it just burns. So, I'll be keeping myself covered up even when I'm out there. Maybe 31C. Oh my gosh, Dr. Hill, that is a spicy one. I had a good deed today. Oh nice, what did you do? Did you get around 47 to 50 degrees C? What? You can't live at that temperature, you will die. You will actually die. Oh my gosh, well, jokes aside, do take care of yourself, of course, you know. Drink lots of water and keep cool as best you're able to. Where are we now? Oh wait, I think this is just like a platform challenge. Really move out of an active volcano. These jokes really common here. Oh my gosh, I can imagine at that temperature. Jeez. Yikes. If my nana's at groceries, wash up my day, she would have to. Oh, that's nice of you. But she appreciated it. Alright, let's go and check on that water situation so we hit all the levers now. Like I said, this level's a lot more linear, and I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think this game has like some levels that are too open and some that are too linear. This one's maybe a little bit too linear, but look, immediately the water returns and grass everywhere.
Job well done. Now the lake's back to normal thanks to you. Oh, by the way, something popped out of the pipes when the water started flowing. Would you like it?
I love the adventure game. I say adventure game, the platform game rather. The logic of everything in this world revolves around this one collectible. You know, every problem somehow results in this thing. Like, imagine how awkward that would have been if that hadn't been there. Like, Ty goes out of his way to do this good deed, and at the end, like, oh yeah, thanks, here's $5. And Ty's like, you know what, mate? You ain't got a thunder egg for me or nothing? I'm like, no, like, I mean, thunder eggs, that's kind of rare. We haven't got those around here. You can have, like, I don't know, a sandwich if you'd like, though. I don't know, I feel like it'd be quite funny to have, like, a game that subverts expectations like that. The platform character who doesn't get the collectibles he's after because they're really rare, but just gets, like, other nice things instead. Alright, so we are where we're at now. We need to do a time attack, we need to do 2 more pictures, 1 cock, and 1 freaking opal. Could be literally anywhere. Probably a known fun fact, thunder egg is another word for geode, which I find neat. Yes! So funnily enough, I said this during our first stream. I did not realise for the longest time that a thunder egg is a real thing. I honestly thought it was something they made up just for this video game. And it wasn't until years later I discovered it's a real thing. I forget where I was when I heard it, I remember like double taking and then having to like act really like calm, like, oh wait, I knew that. Yes, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Me a shout, of course. I'll get you real quick there. Welcome in, raiders. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're doing some Ty the Tasmanian Tiger tonight. We're on our final march towards the end of the game. This is the very last real level, actually. We're just going around and getting our last collectibles here. Hope you had fun with your stream, though. You need to go and take care of your post-stream outs, of course. No trouble at all. Lovely to see you. Hello, Rezo. A very good evening. Welcome in. So we're going around with these infrangs right now. They will beep when we get close to an individual box. So we are keeping an ear out for that. As well as the last freaking opal that we missed the last exact one of. Hate to see it. I'm not gonna lie, the bite chains in this game are very satisfying though. Oh, we got a beep. We had a beep. Okay. Oh. These invisible boxes have a good, they have a very good tendency of making me look even dumber than I am. And believe you and me, I do not require assistance in looking stupid. I'm quite capable of doing that on my own. This way, maybe? Kind of sounds like it's coming from maybe around here. Wait, is this a thing? Hold on. Okay, I wasn't sure if that cave was like a warp or something that was just poorly rendered. Oh, well, it's first. I see. Oh, it's over there! I see it in the distance. How do we get to there? Well, I see it, but how do we get there? Quick peek at the map. Oh, I see. We're doing the long way around. I see. At a fan stream, I was playing Looney Tunes back in action and watched an anime I used to watch as a kid like Zatch Bell. Oh my gosh, Zatch Bell. Ah, that is a series I know. Okay, I just reacted as if I like know exactly what you're talking about. I am aware of Zatch Bell. I know nothing about it, but there are things that like, the things that I do know about it are like really freaking cool. A friend of mine has told me about the Zatch Bell card game. Apparently, it's not very good, but the whole aspect of your cards being in a spell book as a binder is genuinely the coolest thing in the world to me. Like, that is so freaking cool. Let me see if I'm up here, maybe. I have no idea where... Oh, there's one over there. Man, these invisible boxes are a pain to find. Wait, is that over there? No, it was not. That was a sky. In fact, funny thing about Zatch Bell. I have a mildly amusing story about Zatch Bell. Many years ago, a friend of mine was, how do I put this delicately? A friend of mine was using their official Nintendo PC to play some Game Boy Advance games. And was, you know, showing me off some of the things they'd done. I was very young at this point. I didn't know what they were doing. Anyways, they told me, oh yeah, did you know there's a Dynasty Warriors game on Game Boy Advance? I'm like, no, that sounds amazing. And they showed me this legally acquired version of Dynasty Warriors on Game Boy Advance that they had. And I load it up, and I'm like, are you sure this is Dynasty Warriors? This does not look like Dynasty Warriors. Somehow they'd gotten Zatch Bell on Game Boy Advance instead of Dynasty Warriors. It was labelled as Dynasty Warriors, though. I have no idea what happened. Ah, box right there. Literally right in front of me. Right, well, that's one down. Oh, time trial. Let's do the time trial.
Let's you and me race, brah. Betcha,
Those off little bootlegs were a thing. Well, the thing is, it wasn't even a bootleg. It was just a mislabeled file for his official Nintendo PC, if you know what I mean. I think someone just uploaded it under the wrong name. Rude. Sir, hello? Collision! Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know very little about Zatch Bell. It definitely seems like something that I could imagine myself getting, like, oh, dang it, we took the longer route. Darn it. I think we lost that, didn't we? Yeah, we lost that. Let's try it again with actually taking the quick route. I think we're going to take the first left when we get to the freeway split. Funnily enough, actually, well, I've not played the Zatch Bell card game. The idea of, like, a card game where you have, like, spells in a book kind of has given me inspiration to try something for our own game, Final Encounter. I don't know, it might not work, but I want to try it out, see if it works out okay. There we go, way quicker. Way past cool.
I did it! Wow, you won! You got lucky as all. But fair is fair. Next time I'll beat you.
Unfortunately, there will not be a next time. This is the final time trial of the game, as evidenced by the achievement that we got. The only thing I know about Zatch Bell is it's basically Magic Doll Metabots, at least from my perspective. That is my understanding as well, and that alone is enough for me to think it sounds dope as hell, frankly. I love Metabots, but magic Metabots, like, that's about the only way you could make Metabots cooler, I think, is adding magic to it. So I would say, I still play my GBA SP, does that make me... Oh, no, not at all. Whatever you enjoy playing. I still play my 3DS all the time. 3DS is by far my most played system, I would say. Where's this last box? Is it on the other side? It sounds really close. Oh. It sounds really close. It's literally above my head. Alright. One cog and one opal to find. What if they are both robots and magic? That would be sick. Okay, alright. Here's one for you guys, chat. Does anyone remember Adventure Quest? Now, here's the real follow-up question. Does anyone remember the other game, or one of the other games, I should say, made by the same studio called Mech Quest? Adventure Quest was my first online purchase ever. Same Kasky, except for me it was Mech Quest. So Mech Quest was they built it as a lunch break RPG. It was a game you could play in Flash back in the day. And I'm not gonna say it was necessarily good, like as an objective video game, but given our options at the time, it was probably the best thing you could play in a web browser at the time. Some people might fight me on that, some people might argue RuneScape, and yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I'd argue against you on that. I think that's just different tastes, but yeah. I remember both, and Dragon Fable and Adventure Quest Worlds. I don't remember Dragon Fable. I did play Worlds very briefly. I didn't really get into it. But I do remember them very fondly. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to revisit Mech Quest a little bit. I'm not promising this, but I do know for a fact that you can download a launcher to play those games, even though they're no longer, like, you know, Flash is dead. Mech Quest stream, maybe? Maybe? Question mark? I don't know, it might have aged really poorly. We'll see, we'll see. Zenfleeper, hello, welcome in. Whatcha, mate? Hope you're having a good evening. G'day and all that, and crikey and other things that Australians probably occasionally say. Alright, so we'll now hunt for our last cog and our last opal. Could be literally anywhere. BattleBot stream? I don't have a BattleBots. That one's I'm missing on. I tell you a game I do remember though. Alright. I have no idea if this was a thing that was widely known. Back in the day, God, we're going back a long while now. I am very much dating myself here. I don't care. Back in the day, when Metabots was still airing actively, there was a website, an official Metabots website called Row Battle 3D. And it was kind of the first gacha game I ever played. The reason why I say a gacha game is because every day you logged in and you would get given a random Metabot part. And that was it. That was it. Once per day, you get one part. That's it. If you get a duplicate, tough. I lost track of how many, oh gosh, what was the chameleon called? Wild Color, I think his name was? I lost track on how many wild color dupes I found over the years. Over the months, rather. It wasn't that long. But this game ran in browser, and it used something that I've never heard anyone mention before or since, which, if I remember correctly, I'm going off a very old memory, so this may be slightly incorrect. I believe it was called the Wild Tangent Web Player. No idea what it was. The only reason why I don't assume it was some kind of spyware is because it was, well, on an official website, so probably was legit. And yeah, you could build your own Metabots, and you could battle in 3D. It wasn't good, but like, considering there was no download required, for the time, it blew my gosh darn mind. Right, nothing on the middle path. I'm going to try the right path after, and we'll see if there's no opals there, I'll assume we've got all the opals on the path. Well, I do remember that. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only person. I've never found another human being that remembers it. For a moment, I honestly wrote it off as like a weird fever dream, or I was misremembering it. But what bigger position to about this Metabots gacha game I want to play is like right now. Honestly, just any Metabots game, frankly. Give me any Metabots media, I will consume it. I will devour it ravenously. Metabots is like so dead in the West for no reason. Like Metabots in Japan and like, you know, is huge. They still make games to this day. In fact, they even made a horny one. I'm not joking. There is a Metabots game called Metabots Girls Mission, in Japan. And it's a Metabots game, except when you destroy the opponent's Metabots, their owner, and all the owners are girls, because of course they are, their clothes explode off of them. Because Japan. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to play it. Alright. No opals down here. Do we go back to the start of the stage, or do we just carry on forward? We'll try backtracking further. Wait. Yeah, it's real, Casky. It's a real thing. There's a Metabots meets Senran Kagura. Yes, exactly. It is. It's not quite as pervy as Senran Kagura, I don't think. Like, it's not like, what's the word? From what I gather, it's very much just like, here's some bonus fan service. I don't think that's the focus of the game. But I do kind of want to play it. And I'm not gonna lie, the gameplay, like the actual Metabots combat looks really good. It is genuinely. I kind of want to get a Japanese 3DS just to play the Metabots games. Because there's a couple of different ones. There's another one that I believe uses the same engine. Because Metabots is like such a cool franchise. And yet, every single Metabots game that we've gotten released in English is, without exception, all extremely bad. Every single Metabots game that is in English is awful. None more so than the GameCube game. I have the Metabots GameCube game. I got it when it wasn't even that old. I think I picked it up like during the PS3 era. I got it in a used games shop over here called CEX. It cost me 50 pence. £0.50. You could not buy a McDonald's cheeseburger for that price. And you know what? At 50p, I still felt like I got ripped off. It was not worth 50p. I don't know what else I would have done with that 50p. But it would have been better than that. Did have a GBA Metabots game, but man, was it lacking. Yeah, there was like, so there was 2 on the, well, technically 3, I guess. I know there was, so you had the RPG one, which did get released on the Wii U of all things. And there was also the, what was the other one called? There was one that was like a platform fighter, kind of like a Smash Bros sort of game. But rather than like, you know, knocking them off the stage, you did have health and such. Okay, done. We've been through the whole stage and we've not found this last cog or this last opal. That's a bit frightening. I don't know where else we can look. Gotta keep our eyes open. If we end up getting like hard stuck on the opal, we can just try and relive and enter, because that somehow did find us an opal before, but the cog... I don't know where the cog might be. Zodor, welcome in, have a good evening. I'm doing well, hope you are as well. We're just on our way through the final real level of the game before we get to the ending. Well, I say the ending. There's a bit more content to do yet, but we're just doing our last bit of collector funding at the moment. Ask the bird for help. You're right, you know what? Lenny the lyrebird is definitely a prime source of information. You know what? I just had a thought of where the cog might be, actually. We haven't really checked much at the very end of the level. I'm gonna look there. Yeah, Medabots is a game I really want just more media in the West. Someone told me that apparently, I've got no reason to think this is false, I've heard a few people say this. Apparently in Europe, Medabots, the license, has kind of been, what's the term? What's the term I'm looking for here? Copyright squatter. You know, when people buy the copyright for something that they have no genuine ownership of or interest in using, just to try to, you know, exploit the copyright or sell it back for a ridiculous price. Apparently the license for Medabots was bought by a bunch of crypto bros a while back in Europe. And apparently that's part of why we haven't got any, but... Oh, wait. Now the first redeem works, what? Whatever, mix it up, whatever, sure. Well, you know what, 19, special shout out to you for getting in and claiming the best seat in the house, even if it took an hour into the stream to do so. Could not be over here in the Medabots talk. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I may be confused this with another robot game. But wasn't there one on the DS where you build your own robot and swap parts and battle them? Yes, I believe the game you may be thinking of is Custom Robo, which is a game I've actually never played. I've heard nothing but good things about it, I've just never played it. I know that there was a GameCube one of that series that was really good. Like, everyone always says that one was really good. I'm not sure if the DS one was a bit bad. I'm genuinely not sure. I don't remember hearing much, like, fanfare about it, though. It's a new custom... New game looks like a custom robo like... Oh, really? Jack, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're doing some Ty the Tasmanian Tiger tonight. Once we get done with the water slide, Jack, I'll give you a shout, of course, just don't want to disrupt the flow. But I hope you had fun with your stream, whatever it was you were up to tonight. Battlecore Robots. I will definitely check it out, because honestly, anything that is even remotely Medabots flavored is definitely something I'm interested in checking out. Okay, water slide done. Let's just go ahead and get a shout out done for you, Jack. There you are. A custom robot for GameCube, I've yet to play it. I've heard it's really good, Ryoto, so you should give it a try. Honestly, it really is one that I've heard nothing but good things about. Okay, well, I'm like just... I scratch my head over where these last cog could be. Can confirm, GameCube Custom Mobile was goated. I found my GameCube box for it. Okay. Do you stream with the lights in or do you stream in the dark? Lights on. Genuinely, good advice for you, for anyone. Do not watch TV or play games in the dark. Genuinely, it is not good for your eyes. Now, I know that it's not great to sit, you know, playing video games for hours at a time anyway, but if you're going to be playing video games, always do something in a well-lit area. It is bad for your eyes to do otherwise. I'm not preachy about many things, but when it's something that simple for you to do, you've got no excuse. Darn, where is this last freaking cog? I should play in the dark, otherwise there's glare. Maybe consider getting like a different light. I don't know. At the end of the day though, yeah, if you can't see the screen, that's no good. Okay, you just got called out. Yes, you just got called out. You should adopt better habits now. I'm here to bully you into doing better for yourself. Who am I kidding? I can't bully... No, hold on. I can bully people, but only exactly Yomi. Yomi is the only person I can bully. And it's only because I've known her for so long that I don't feel bad about it. She likes it. Golden cog! Let's go! Final cog. Here we go! Final golden cog of the game. And that just raises the question as to where the heck the final opal is. Alright, we're gonna leave the level. Because we've done this a couple times. In certain levels, when we've left the level and re-entered, we found the opal way easier. I don't know if maybe there's like a bug in this game where opals like temporarily despawn or something, but If we find this opal, like, immediately afterwards, then I will feel very vindicated. Just speed run this level a little bit. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's not what I was expecting to happen. Kill the bird, it ate the opal. Dang it, Lenny! If you just respawn, thank you. What the heck? Why are the spy eggs bugging out all of a sudden? That's never happened before. I only want to get this picnic basket because I heard a rumor about this. Oops. Good enough. Well, not really. Didn't have what we wanted, but fine. Yeah, I heard that apparently once you get most of the opals in the level, if you can find one of the magnet pickups, it will magnetize it from across the level. I've heard that. I've yet to see it happen in this playthrough, but okay. If the opal immediately just appears now, we know it's true. Alright, I guess it's not true. Darn. That would have made my life significantly easier. It's weird, I could have sworn that was correct, but maybe, well, obviously wrong. I'm just extreme GBA Metabots though if you like Pokemon. I tried playing the GBA Metabots game on the Wii U back in the day. I really couldn't get into it. The system just felt really bad, unfortunately. Like, you don't have as much control as you would like, is how I felt over the whole affair. Which is a shame, because I really want Metabots to be good. I think as a franchise, there's so much potential for things they could do with it, but, alas. And really good designs as well, like, Metabots have got some fantastic designs.
And do as I say.
Okay, so these guys can't be killed by regular boomerangs normally. That's why it just bounces forever. Very funny. But we have the kaboomerang, so rip. Rip in piss. Where is that last final opal? I feel like Shadow the Hedgehog. Where's that damn last final opal? It's really funny to me how...
Fight these spy eggs
Okay.
to reach the other side.
Obviously the word damn is not like a huge deal, but it's funny to me how people like say, wow, Shadow the Hedgehog said a swear.
And do as I say.
It's obviously just a cultural thing, but the word damn over here is like the most mild swear you could say. It's like the equivalent of saying like darn. I don't think I've ever even heard a parent tell their child off saying damn, funnily enough. Okay. I knew it! It's in that... We have definitely been here. We definitely were here before. There has to be something to do with the boxes messing up somehow, but either way, we're done. We got our opals, we're just going to make it to the end of the level, and we can cash these in for another Thunder Egg. And that will be every Thunder Egg in the game collected. We're not done yet. We've got a few more things to take care of first. How about an edgy arc? You do not want edgy Helm, trust me, no one wants edgy Helm. Because I'm not edgy, I'm really bad at being edgy. I'm absolutely candy floss. I can't do edgy. I am about as edgy as a circle covered in cotton candy. Genuinely, in Pathfinder once, I actually tried playing an edgy character once. Because I don't usually play edgy characters. And I was like, you know what? I want to try something different. I've never tried the edgy, serious character. I want to try that. Let's see how that feels. And you know what? I hated it. I genuinely hated it. It was miserable. I can't do edgy. I can't do edgy. I can't even pretend to do edgy. It's just not in my code. Damn, it's pretty mild over here too, but we were always told otherwise as young kids, right? It's funny because I remember in The Simpsons there's an episode where Bart says damn a lot. Oh, no, it was hell! That was it. There's actually where Bart's like saying the word hell a lot and getting told off for it. I could play an edge on TTRPG one-shot, but not for a full campaign. Maybe for a one-shot, yeah. If I was ever going to do an edgelord, I would do cartoonish edgelord, you know? Where it's so edgy you can't take it seriously. Alright, well. We've done everything in this stage. Let's go ahead and leave. So... I believe we've got all the golden cogs, so let's go and see what Relius has for us. Not Relius, wait, Relius. Think of Blaze Blue there. Julius has for us at his range shop. Got to be a very Watamote style clinically edgelord. Clinically edgelord there. Yeah. Yes, I agree. I love Watamote. Shadow the Hedgehog edgy. See, for me, Shadow the Hedgehog works because he is edgy in a series that is otherwise completely non-edgy. So even though he's not even that edgy, he is ridiculous by virtue of being in a non-edgy setting. I guess a good comparison would be like, say, Pokemon, right? There aren't really many Pokemon characters I would consider edgy, but like the edgiest Pokemon character is like barely edgy at all in most other settings, you know? Right.
Ah, Ty! You've gathered the last of the golden cogs.
Ah, smashing Ty!
Excellent work, my boy. Let's see what we get this time. Oh, my!
Oh,
Seen one of
my!
these before. It's a chronorang. Wow!
Wow!
I wonder what it does. Ripper!
I like how he's like, oh, I made this thing for you. Fuck knows what it does, but here you go, I guess. We use this.
Make sure you visit all the portals.
Yeah, so even though we have the Thunder Eggs now, he can't do anything until we do the next thing. So, you would think that the last boomerang upgrade would be, like, really good. No, this is actually the worst boomerang in the game. Genuinely so. This is actually the worst boomerang in the entire game. It's completely not worth the golden cogs. Because this boomerang can't hurt anything. This boomerang literally doesn't do damage. I can't show it off here because these guys don't get hit, but all that the chronorang does is whatever you hit with it gets put into slow motion for a little while. That's it. It really is one of those cases of, wow, this is worthless. It's less than worthless. Which is a viable version of you. Yeah, go for it, 19. Of course, go for it. I'm happy I found your stream a while back. I don't stop by all the time, but when I do, I always have fun. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear. And at the end of the day, yeah, and I don't expect everyone to show up to every stream. Of course, you guys have got your own business going on, but it's always lovely to see you guys whenever you show up.
Smashing work, Ty.
Sure was
Smashing
hard
work.
yakka, Julius.
Hurry, let's get the talisman.
Hard yakka? Hello?
I've got a lock on the talisman.
Is that a thing that Australians say? Hard yakka? That's a new one. I've played this game before, I don't remember that line. No, only Tasmanians. Okay, boss fight time. Continuing the trend of this game's boss fights being kind of poopy. What do I do? Oh, I remember now. Literally we're just setting this thing on fire.
Perhaps you should try a two-pronged attack. Maybe fire, then ice.
I like how Junius just gets telepathy for this one stage. I'm pretty sure there's no other, like, boss where the game gives you hints. Maybe they do if you get, like, really stuck, but I've just never had that happen, but... yeah. We're just gonna set this thing on fire. And surprise, actually a robot gorilla! I'm actually taking a lot of hits there. I should probably, like, not just, you know, zerg into its face. Oh, whoops. Thankfully, death has no consequence in this game because, yeah, the boss just carries on from where you're at. Wait, burn its crotch. Rude. Very rude. This is like the only part of the game I would consider, like, hard? Question mark? But it's hard for all the wrong reasons, as you can possibly tell by this interesting collision that's going on. Where do we aim on this guy? I forget. Oh, okay, I just have to aim up a little bit. And now it's a robo-gorilla. Let's ice it. Oh no, wait. Wait. Hold on. I'm actually trying to remember what I do with this now. I think I just set fire to this, didn't I? Or was it... oh, I have bombs. I'm trying to remember what we do with this. I think something to do with these fire guys. Oops. Fire geysers. Whoops. Oh, right, you literally just... Julius, you just lied to us. Okay, that's a hitbox, I guess. Oh, right. Yeah, so you've got to throw the flamerang through the fire geyser to then be put enough damage in. just lied to us. The part where it's about, like, fire then ice, completely misleading. Because if you notice, it's getting lower, because we're melting the lake, I guess. I don't think that's what most people would interpret that as, though, Julius. Like, it definitely away. So now go ahead and go to bed, but I hope the stream goes well. Good night, guys. Good night, yeah, it's so lovely to have you here as well. Have a great night's sleep. Game. And could you stop extinguishing these just as we arrive to them? There we go. There we go. This character is canonically known as Fluffy. I like how Ty's just like, what the fuck's her deal? Oh wait, there's another phase. Right, I completely forgot this phase. It's the same deal. Oh, I remember like none of this boss fight. Is now the ice attack? Okay, yeah, just throw ice at it. Yeah, this boss fight is one of the fights in the game. Look, I'm not a scaly, but you're allowed to on your
I
committed.
have to say, I am impressed. But Boss Cass is gonna be peeved. You know, if things were different, we could have been a team.
Why does she sound so horny? Her voice actress did not need to give the delivery so horny, I'm just saying.
I see you have retrieved the third talisman. Do not become complacent in your quest. There is still much danger ahead.
Well, I have to admit it, you're not doing such a bad job, mate. Well, adequate, maybe, but not bad. Now, Julius is waiting for you back at his lab. I think he's got a new gadget for you. Bonza!
Bonza! Jetstellations! Thank you for the follow, welcome in.
Fascinating. Why is this so? Simply, they produce even more energy than all the other eggs combined. Oh dear.
And what if I call your rival Armor-Chan? How do means armor? Go for it, yeah, go for it.
Well, Ty, there's only one way to find out.
Let's see what happens.
Tickles. This must certainly be a Zappy-Rang.
Ah, sweet as!
Oh, be careful with it, Ty. It's quite a shocker. Oh dear.
Well, we got our final elemental rang, which we are going to use exactly, I think, once. I think there is exactly one use for this boomerang in the game. And it is the only reason why you even need this boomerang. And you don't even need the boomerang, to be honest. This gate here, speedrunners actually do have a strategy that lets you get over the gate. I think it involves like this tree where you can kind of bug out the collision and kind of like ride the tree up or something like that. It's been a while since I remember looking it up, but are you ready for the grand demonstration of the Zappy-Rang, of the immense power that is the result of our hours-long quest? Behold. Okay, let me actually not miss this time. You may now pick your jaw up from the floor. That's it. That's literally it. We needed it to power this generator. Sure. I know, Caskey, I know, it's mind-blowing. Door opened. But before we go in there, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping here in Rainbow Cliffs. Because in Rainbow Cliffs, we have a few collectibles to obtain. We've got 3 pictures and 5 rainbow scales. One of those rainbow scales we could not get yet until after beating Fluffy. Well, there's one of our pictures. Yeah, because the Julius's machine always turns into a rainbow scale after you've done the relevant boss. So we'll just go ahead and pick that up real quick. Also got another picture frame around here somewhere. The infrared was going off, but it's gone quiet. Probably on the other side of the water, if I had to guess. I gotta say though, I do like this game. I do love the atmosphere and just the general vibe and how colourful it is. You know, it's... Oh, this is a PS2 game. They're only going to do so much with a little remastering, but... I don't know. I feel like this series had a lot more potential that it unfortunately didn't quite get the chance to live up to. And unfortunately, I don't think Chrome Studios are really doing much these days. They did make a 4th game, but it's literally like a 2D side-scroller. It's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger in name alone, unfortunately. Which is a shame. Genuinely a shame. I have no idea where the last of the rainbow scales are, unfortunately. We've gotten a lot of them, but a lot is not all of them. Thankfully, Rainbow Cliffs is a basically a safe area. I forgot you can re-trigger that. Oh, I mean, we don't need to, but you know. Where's this last invisible box, though? Oh, it's up there. Right at the top of the... You know what? I guess that makes sense. That's a pretty good place to hide one. Right at the start. Also, just like all the little random wildlife. Like the little... What are these guys called? Ibises, I think? And the little frogs. Frog spotted. That looks like a level 2 to me. Yeah, it's right up there. I don't know whether it's the rainbow scales off the top of my head, though. We may have to go hunting for those later. Again, they're not mandatory, they are completely optional, and they don't even count towards 100%. But we're getting them. So you might notice we've got 3 out of 5 talismans. I am not sure if this is the case, but I suspect very strongly that this game may have had, possibly budget issues or time crunch issues. Wait, there's one right in the air here. That's a pretty sneaky one, actually. That's kind of sneaky. But yeah, because we've got 3 out of the 5 talismans, and we're on the march to the end of the game. So, that box here. We had all the boxes. Alright, we'll take it. Alright. Oh, rainbow scale there. 1 to get. I think this portal may have a last rainbow scale after it, so here we go to the final real level of the game, Cass's Pass. I still love these little frilled lizard guys, they're very cool.
Did you take care of our little problem?
I tried, but he's stronger than I thought.
He's stronger than you thought. How hard can it be? He's just a little orange rat.
He has friends. The bunyips are helping him.
Oh yes, the bunyips are helping him with the power that's appeared in exactly 2 stages.
To take over the world, I must have those talismans. I need them to open the portal to the dream time so I can banish all those annoying warm-blooded mammals once and for all. Present company accepted, of course. Well, if our orange friend is so intent on finding the talismans, then I say
Sly's plan
let him.
in working with Cass right here? Like, Cass just said my plan is to banish all the mammals?
And steal back the
Do you think
talisman
Sly
too.
realizes that means that there's, like,
It's so simple, it's brilliant.
nobody he's compatible with at that point? Fun fact, Bunnypit is the name of a random boss in Chrono Cross. It's just a thing that exists for no reason. It's very funny how some games just throw random mythology into things. Alright, well, unfortunately for everything in this area, we have the Kaboomerang, so, again, combat just is now not a factor. We're just gonna run through, throwing the Kaboomerangs basically on cooldown and everything just dies. We weren't even close to that guy. He wasn't even anywhere near us. The Kaboomerang is just so overpowered. But you know what? I will give it this. It's a really good payoff for your patience. If you have the patience to get every single golden cog, and this is your reward. It's a hecking good reward. Actually, I just realized. Okay. I just have this thought of, wait, aren't there collectibles in this stage? No, there are not. Not even picture frames. So we literally can just speedrun this entire stage without a care in the world. Like, the Kaboomerang really doesn't feel like it was balanced well. Like, it doesn't feel like it was tested, I should say. Because it does just break the game in half, but you know what? Again, it's a fun payoff. I think if you're gonna go for, like, everything in the game, the least the game can do is give you some ridiculously powerful power-up or item as a reward, you know? The least they could offer you. It is funny though how empty these levels start feeling once there are no opals in them. Just take damage with the face, you know. At the end of the day, the only hit point that matters is the last one. Old warrior proverb. You're not dead as long as you've got one hit point left. That said, in the same areas it also has son of a gun. It's a floating sun mechanical thing with a face. That's brilliant. Where do we climb this area? Oh yeah, also this game has the same health exploit as Mario 64. In Mario 64, if you go underwater and then surface, because your health is tied to your breath gauge, it will restore your health. Same in this game. If you go underwater and resurface, you just get a full heal because your health is tied to your breath. So, whoops. If you're running Triskaidekaphobia, Magic the Gathering, if you have 13 life bars out, you lose the game. Unless you have Platinum Angel. I may not know much about Magic the Gathering, but I do know enough to be able to meme about Platinum Angel being a card that exists. And is that all I do know about it? I do not ask me for more Magic the Gathering jokes, that is my extent. Actually, I do know one other one, which is the old ruling of Pithing Needle, where a guy was at a tournament and he called Borborygmos, and the guy called over a judge and then said, okay, you've used Pithing Needle to call Borborygmos. Anyway, I will now cast Borborygmos Enraged, which is a different name to Borborygmos, so I can do it legally. I'm surprised Yu-Gi-Oh! Hasn't had its Borborygmos Enraged moment yet. I don't think it's going to happen at this point. Like, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so kind of... It's quite watertight with its rules these days, but I'm surprised it's not happened yet. Oh, you made it. Nice. Also, I think the Kaboomerang is also the only one I think can kill the crocodiles. Other Boomerang just stun them. So we actually don't even need we don't care about the water here. Like, oh no, water, anyway. Bombs. Bombs. Like, oh no, we have to use the spikes to do the platforms now. What if we just, like, destroy all the crocodiles instead? Or just swim past them even. And you have to get them. I honestly think this level may have originally once been just a regular level, that idea they had. And they just shoehorned it in at the end of the game.
You're about to enter Boss Cass's lair. There's a lot of strive ahead, so do your fair dinkum best to make it through in one piece, okay, Ty?
No worries. What's the matter, Maury?
Sorry, mate. I've just got something in my eye, that's all.
I don't know, I kind of like Maury. He's kind of a cool guy.
She'll be right, mate.
I managed to kill the crocodiles with raw... Oh, really? Oh, okay. Maybe I just haven't had enough patience for it. Maybe they just have like 1 billion HP. Well, either way, on to Cass's crest we go. Alright. Bombs. Again, I know this is just trivializing the game, but I don't care. It's a fun payoff. It's really just satisfying to just get an item at the end of the game and just goes, no. I'm just dual-wielding Solemn Judgment right now. I'm just going up to them going, no. 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 Game, hold on. Stuck underneath a ceiling there. There we go. Where is the... Oh, where's the uppies here? Oh, stairs. It's a very good thing that Boss Cass never thought to give his guys, you know, guns or anything, anything threatening. Otherwise, we might have had trouble here, but, you know, bombs away. Suzuka, hello! Welcome, welcome!
You showed those frills a thing or two. By the way, one of them dropped this.
You know, just one of them just dropped one of the talismans. You know.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Oh no, it's someone's deviant Artosi. I mean, okay. You guys know the Game Grumps joke? I feel like it's never been more relevant now. No, because she is a gross bat. If the bat face was gone, I would do. But the bat face is there, so it's not.
Boss Cass is going to love this.
Oh, Suzuka, thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you so much. Another sub for the Momo Lady. Oh my goth bat lady can't like me. Literally you, for real, for real. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. This boss fight is weird. It's not really a boss fight. Do we hit these? I forget. They're not even bothering me, they're just kind of like annoying. Oh, I do actually damage. Okay, so this boss fight is literally just, we just hit this. And we're just gonna hit her with steam, I guess. And then we'll just follow her up. Oh, I actually got ahead of her. Whoops. Yeah, the bat face is really otherwise easy smash. Yeah, yeah. See, I joke about her being someone's deviant ROC, but let's be honest, you know. It's not a bad design, it's just the bat face is the problem. That said, like, not a complaint, but why are all the designs for the women in this... Well, actually no, it's not true, that's not true. I was about to say, why are the designs for all the women in this game so horny, but that's actually not entirely true. Like, the koala lady is quite, you know, normal looking. And I say normal looking, talking about a koala lady, you know. Ah yes, you know, your standard garden variety koala lady, you know. Now the Zoomerang. I don't think you need the Zoomerang here, but it just helps. Digital koala lass, exactly, yeah. Yeah, she just seems like normal, you know? Doesn't seem like, she doesn't seem like... How do I put this? The game doesn't make it weird. Man, again, the giant hitbox on this is hilarious. And what would your reaction be if you went itchy either yourself? I don't know, honestly. I guess maybe I'd challenge them to a card game and see. Oh, whoops. Oh well. See what they play. What would Evil Helm play? What would Evil Helm play? Oh, I know what Evil Helm would play. An Evil Helm would play Slime Toad Turbo. Actually, no. Evil Helm would probably play actual frogs. And then make a big point of excluding Frog the Jam at every opportunity. Where is the button? Button, where is the button? No, it's not that button. Oh, okay. Okay, that attack went a bit longer than was comfortable, I'll be honest. Oh, it's up there. Oh. Rude. Evil Helm would play Snake Eye and Super. You know, yeah, that's true. Evil Helm would play something like Super Meta and Super Sweaty, definitely. I have to do it from the other side, don't I? That's the trick. Okay, thanks, game. Let's try it again. No, actually locate the button. There we go. Haha, we're boiling someone alive in Steam! We're the hero! Actually horrific, just saying. Oh. She fell in the lava! Okay, never mind, I guess she just flies away now.
Thanks, Possum.
I'm sure the internet is extremely normal about her. About both her and the bat, in fact, for that matter. Evil Helm exclusively plays the stun decks. True, true. Runic stun it is. Runic Sprite for higher stun. Let's go. Evil Runic play Flew Under Ease. Plays Flew Under Ease, but her best card is still Featherstorm. Becomes the reason why Featherstorm gets banned. We actually don't even need to kill any of these guys. We can ignore, like, everything here, but we're just doing this because we're petty. But I love these signs here, by the way. Just the no boomerang signs here. I don't know why. Who is this for? Who are these signs for? Oh.
I told you we'd meet again. I'm gonna enjoy this. What? What are you doing?
I'm giving you a hand, mate.
Let go of me. You're gonna regret this.
See, I want to make a joke about there being sexual tension here, because I do think there is some. Like, I'm just saying, there is some definite sexual tension in that scene, but they are brothers, so it's not really appropriate to remark that. But I'm just saying, they shouldn't have written the scene that way. Now, you know, time for more giant robots. It's been a while since we did any Gundam, so we're making up for it here. Just think I thought that was just a battleship with a gorilla mech head.
At last we come
Might as well be.
face to face. So you're the troublemaker I keep hearing about? Well, this is the end of the line for you, you meddling rat.
Alright, this boss fight is weird. It's not really a boss fight. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I think maybe boss down here, right? Yeah. So we just ice the flamethrowers, chomp them down, because that's how that works, you know. Buddy, hello! Welcome, welcome! Good evening! You've arrived just in time for exciting final boss action. And by exciting final boss action, I mean what this game calls a final boss. Again, I like this game, but the bosses in this game are not good, unfortunately. And it's kind of funny, a lot of platform games that is kind of the case. Platform games do kind of, fumble the bag when it comes to bosses, unfortunately. I love eating ice, he says his dentist grins evilly. Counterpoint Mega Man. Oh, you guys, I'll give you that. I will give you that, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. I guess I should have said more 3D platformers, but no, you are right. Right, now we just, blow our way through. I get better on the next games now? I have no idea, actually, so we might go on to the other games afterwards. I've only ever played Ty 2 once, and I've literally never played Ty 3. Okay, this bit's a bit weird. If I remember correctly, you need, to use a very specific rang on this part. I don't know which one it is. It might be the Zappy rang, actually, now I think of it. Is it the Zappy rang? No, not the Zappy rang. Is it this one? No, there's a very particular rang you have to use here, and I forget which one it is. Oh, it's a Flamerang, okay. Yeah, for some reason you have to use specifically the Flamerang on these 6 tubes here. Oh, it's 16, right, you're gonna hit them twice, right. One's to break the tube and one's to set fire to the wires. His face just explodes off.
Ty! You'll need this!
Alright. So here's the this is a cool
What I should have
sequence.
done years ago. I'm giving him a hand, mate.
After all I did for you?
What? Lied to me? Good luck, Ty.
You traitorous Tasmanian Tiger.
Alright. We get access to
Beauty!
the Doomerang. And what does the Doomerang do? It's remote controlled. That's right. It's a free control boomerang. It will just fly until it hits something. And we need this. We need this to complete the section. Because we're going to take this boomerang and we're going to go all the way up and down in here. That's right, this game ends with a Death Star run. Hey, hello, welcome in. You've arrived at the dramatic finale as we make our grand Death Star run through this gigantic robot. And you know what? This actually doesn't control bad at all. Like, this could have been like really badly handled. It actually controls pretty good. In fact, in the PS4 version of this game, I believe it is, they actually added motion controls for this, which surprisingly work really well. Like, you can just steer this with the motion controls in that game, and it actually just works really well. Because it's a Batman Arkham's control Batman's kind of, I guess, yeah. Damn, Batman's ripping off Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Who would have ever guessed? As far as I know, there is no, like, best path here. It's just don't hit the sides and you will eventually win. I could be wrong on that. There might be an optimal path, but... Why would you design a robot as just a giant series of one tube? Look, Boss Cat is not very smart, okay? He's literally bird-brained. A literal bird-brain. Now, cut him some slack. Although, I do wonder if we could work out how far we've travelled here. Oh, I think we're at the end. That's it. That's the end. Explosion! And the convenient fifth talisman. Handy.
The talismans are back where they belong. Order is restored, and chaos has been averted.
Chaos?
All thanks to you, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
No problem, mate. I'm just doing my job.
God, though, why is Ty's girlfriend designed like a Pixar mom? Just saying. Why is Ty's mom designed like a Pixar mom for that reason? Just saying. And that's the end of the game. A little anticlimactic, admittedly, but I do genuinely think this game probably ran low on budget at the end. Just because, like, you get the last two talismans in the last, like, 10% of the game. I think they must have run out of budget at some point. It is still a really fun game, it is. And we're not quite done yet. Let's go ahead and skip through this credits roll. Oh wait, have you skipped the credits? Which button is it? Is there a skip button? There may not be a skip button for the credits. There's a pause button, but there's a... Oh, down is fast forward, okay. I'll just fast forward through the credits then. I mean, there's a lot of people working on this, as you can see. A lot of, oh god, I didn't realise EA was involved in this. That kind of explains everything. Wasn't it funded by an Australian tourist board or something? It was by Chrome Studios, who I do know... Wait. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Kickstarter Chromium Uberbackers. Oh, I guess they must have done a Kickstarter for the remake of this game. Huh.
What are you still doing here? The game's over.
Well, I guess these people must have kickstarted it and got an artwork for themselves. Mothman. Oh, there's a lot of these Kickstarter back artworks here.
Success!
I don't remember this from... I have finished this game before already, but I don't remember this being in the console version. Maybe I stepped away when the credits were scrolling, I don't know. The artworks are great. They do. The game's art is great. Like, the art direction's great, the music's good. The voices are okay. Could be better, could be worse. The presentation and charm is definitely this game's, like, biggest strength. Some of the level design, a little bit annoying. Actually, the big, wide-open ones. Is this every single Kickstarter backer? Oh my gosh, is this actually every Kickstarter backer, alphabetically? We're gonna be here a while. I mean, to be fair, if I had known this was kickstarted, I would have definitely put it into this game because I love it. It's a good game. It's got good music as well. But we're not done yet, of course. We have got all the collectibles from the main part of the game. But we haven't got all of our things at Rainbow Cliffs yet. And there's something a little secret waiting for us as well once we get absolutely everything. So we're not quite done yet. There's a long list of Kickstarter backers though, ye gods. I mean, fair play to them. I'm glad that there was such love for this game. Wait, there are multiple lists? Wait, why are we in a different alphabet now? Why have we started the alphabet over? Are these arranged by tiers or something? Okay, we're done. We're done. And now, this is the secret ending. Oh, yeah. Robo-Ty. Or as he's officially known, Psy. I hope you liked that render. That character literally never shows up. Even in the sequels. He shows up in Ty 2 as a nameless NPC that just wanders around the hub town and just says hello to you. He doesn't do anything. Anyway, we do get our the Doomerang though. We get to use this full time. In the original game, you could not take the Doomerang outside of the final boss. It is a bit limited, it does blow up eventually. And it's kind of that weird thing where it's like, I don't really know what you would use it for, but it's nice that they did give you it to play around with, even if it's just as like a little, you know, collectible. Can you hit yourself with it? You know what? Let's find out. I don't think I ever tried. Let's find out. No, he just goes through him, unfortunately. That would have been really funny if you could, though. Alright, I thought there was a rainbow scale here after you finished the game, but it seems I may have been wrong. Which means it's time to hunt for the last final rainbow scale of the game. Let's get the Mega Rangs out, it's going to look very cool. So we just got one rainbow scale to find, which could be literally anywhere. Tiny little floating rainbow scale. It is just the one we need, right? Yeah, just the one. We've got all the picture frames. Just one more rainbow scale. At the bottom of this waterfall, maybe? That seems like a good place to hide something. No. Right over there in that one place. You know, that place of that. Oh, that place! Right, yeah, that place, yeah. What's in the last place you look? You ever noticed that? I know it's not the one under Judith's house. I'm wondering if maybe it's in... Wait, is that one? No, it's a leaf. It is a leaf helmet, it's not a rainbow scale. If we do get stuck, thankfully, I do know there are guides for this, but I want to try and find it on my own. A new leaf? Animal Crossing? Oh man, Animal Crossing. I'm not gonna lie, that is one of those games that I never got into. And at the end of the day, like, if you enjoy it, great, have fun with it. It's not even that I disliked it, I just don't get it. You know? It's a weird thing, like, I have nothing wrong with the game, I don't have any problems with it, it's not like a poorly designed game or anything. I just don't quite get the draw for it, you know? Hi, Mr. Player, welcome in, welcome. We're doing our post-game cleanup, getting our last collectibles. So, good evening, though. I never played it on the DS. That is the one I played, actually, yeah, I had the original DS version. I just don't quite get it. I don't know. I feel like maybe it would be a game that would go very well on like a mobile device these days, but it appears you get like 200 gyroids that make yourself go insane to dong ding boop sounds. I see. I mean, you could achieve the same by just catching like a billion cricket tune, right? Best sound in the game. Don't at me. I don't know who made the sound for cricket tune, but they were absolutely cooking when they did. Yeah, for me with Animal Crossing, like, I guess I'm just really into those kind of very chilled out games where you're just kind of... Actually, you know what? Good comparison, actually. In the same vein that I'm not really too into games which are just like exploration for the sake of exploration. I guess it's a similar sort of thing, right? Like, I'm not really too into Animal Crossing because it's just kind of like, what's the word? Like, making a house and talking to villagers for the sake of doing it. That's surprisingly accurate. Holy shit. Is that my secret talent? I'm actually just really good at making cricketune noises. I used to know like a lot of the different Pokemon like cries, but I can't remember most of them these days. I do know this though, I found out recently, did you know, in the Pokemon anime, Onyx's voice was not changed in the dub. It does just sound like he's roaring, but he's actually just saying his Japanese name, which if I remember correctly is like Iwo or something like that. Like, it's like Irok, but it's like a W sound, if I remember correctly, something like that at least. I might be getting it slightly wrong. You what? You what, mate? I think I know one place we may not have checked, which is, I know we did this platforming earlier, but I think we messed up the final jump. Yeah, I think we messed that jump up. Is there one? So these portals weren't here before. Oh, this world. We'll be going here afterwards, though. We want to get the last rainbow scale first, because... Well, there's no real reason to get it right now, honestly. Frankly, like... Here's the thing. The reward for the final rainbow scale is one of those rewards that's kind of like, you only get it after you've proven you don't need it, you know? Well, we still want to get it. Like, I'm still getting everything. I continue my second one of Persona 5. Oh, Persona 3R. Ooh, I need to play Persona 3R actually, because I've owned that game for months and I've put maybe 8 hours in it, tops. Just because I haven't had time. Hey boy, hey boy, hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Well, this is one of those Pokemon I absolutely love, and his Witch's-based version was better. Onyx to me is so funny. For all the wrong reasons, right? Okay, if you know the answer, then, you know the answer, but do you guys know? So, think of Onyx, when you think of Onyx, how big is he? He's a very large Pokemon, He's a big snake, he's made of rocks. He's pretty hench, He's like, you would not be able to deal with one of those on your own, right? How high do you think Onyx's base attack stat is? How high do you think? Maybe like 80, maybe like 100? Like something that big has got to have a very, very strong attack, right? If I remember correctly, and I may be misremembering, but if I remember correctly, 45 base attack. Hilariously weak, like unreasonably weak for its size. It is pathetic. I'm reminded of, whenever I see Onyx, and I'm reminded of an old meme from back when I used to play League of Legends, right? And the meme was comparing a girlfriend to compared to the character in League of Legends, Galio the Colossus. Girlfriend. Quite hard to find. Could be quite expensive. Might hurt you. Galio the Colossus. Not hard to find. It's in the champion shop. Not expensive. Costs like 2,000 blue essence. Can't hurt you. Champion does no damage. Oh, I love that one. Rock Ground is a horrible typing. It is an awful typing. Rock and Ground in general is just bad typing in general. And then the Steel type came along and it's like, well, who are you? I'm you, but better in... It's right here. It's right here. We found it though. We did find it. Final rainbow scale.
See, you found the rainbow scales that were scattered across the land. As a reward for your ingenuity, I give you a special Bunyip gift. The resilience of a great warrior. May you battle well.
So, what that translates to, if I can show it off, is... Let's just jump off a cliff here. Oh, that didn't actually hurt me. Hold on. Hold on. We need to jump a bit further for that. Basically, what that gave us is double health, essentially. We now have, if we jump off a cliff, There we clip the... I'm so bad at hurting myself in this game, apparently. Okay, this should be high enough to take damage. There we go. We now have 2 paws of life. And again, it's very funny because this is one of those things where they give you it after you've kind of proven you don't really need it. Remember, one of the rainbow scales is locked behind the final area, right? So you can't get the double health upgrade until you're already in a position to do the final boss fight. And let's be honest, that final boss fight is not dangerous at all. I think Fluffy is probably the more dangerous fight in the game. Oh well. Dang it. That was invincible, the only explanation. I'm invincible! You're a loony. Kinda am, to be honest. Alright. So now we can go here to the final area. To the bonus world. Now the bonus world here has 123 pickups. And they're all picture frames. I don't know why there's so many picture frames, but you know the best part? Listen to that beautiful sound. Yeah, there's a few invisible frames in this map. You might just say. It sounds like Alien World Ambience. It kind of does. We'll give it for now, but because yeah, we can even see them again in this version of the game. They're not that hard to spot some of these. But this is just a nice little chill area full of a bunch of pickups to just give you that nice dopamine rush. No thoughts, just collect items. You can just leave, but I mean, we're not gonna. There's a couple of things here that are a little bit tricky to figure out, but nothing too bad. I can just hit this one from here. More picture frames. Dang, I've been collected on Addicts, even your award is a collectathon. Exactly, yes. To be fair, I can't be mad though, right? Like, if you've proven... Oh, darn, I'm mistaken! We found the single other use for the Zappy Vang in the entire game, and it's just another generator. The Zappy Vang's entire contribution to the game is 2/5 of a match of Dead by Daylight. Oh, there's one. Can the Doomerang pick up the collectibles? I wish it could. I wish it could. That would make it actually a useful item, unfortunately. That's way too much DBD, I quit. Speaking of which, did you guys hear that, DBD, they announced their new collab? It's gonna be freaking Dungeons and Dragons of all things. This is a fire in here, but what if we fire this? Ha! Ha! Puzzle solved! It's a glorified pair of boomerang-shaped keys. It kind of is, yeah. That's the unfortunate thing, like, I understand it, that, like, it's kind of hard to come up with a lot of puzzles, but the 3 elemental, boomerangs here, the Flamerangs, Frosty Rang, and Zappy Rang, are just basically used for, essentially as you said, Maple, just keys to advance the game. And the Frosty Rang is actually actively bad. It doesn't do damage to enemies, it just holds them in place. Oops. I'm surprised, because the coast partner with toxic communities. True, honestly. DBD is one of those games that I enjoy watching but would never play. I did play it for a brief amount of time, and I don't like playing it. It's not a game I find fun to play, but it is a game that I find very enjoyable to watch, especially someone who knows how to play the game well. Like, high-level DBD play is quite enjoyable to watch for me. But the actual gameplay, not my cup of tea. Especially Survivor gameplay. Like, Survivor gameplay, I just never enjoyed. I only enjoyed the killer gameplay, personally. DBD's community talking through, oh yeah, super toxic. Absolutely. It's not like League of Legends bad, but, you know, it's kind of up there. Kind of up there. Okay, what do we do from here? We can't reach this. Oh, there's a button up there. Can we reach that from here? Not from here, but what if there's more buttons somewhere? There's a box there for starters. Oh, wait, that's ice. Never mind. Ah, that's an ice platform. Curious. Aha! Oh, we hit a blue button. Not sure what that's used for. Ah, I brought the platform down. There we go. I can ascend. Can you do around the button? Oh, you know, I never actually thought of trying that. I'm not sure if we're gonna have the distance, but you know what? I'm down for trying it out just for the name of science. Let's get up here first and just see if we can get over there. Where is that up there? Ah, they have a kill plane there. Darn. Darn. I thought of everything. The devs really said, no, you will respect our gameplay. At least from here we can surely reach it, right? I think you actually do need the zoom around here. This stage does require literally everything. Oh, dang it, I missed the jump up. Darn it. Really weirdest way to do change into any game, despite the platform, duh. It is a weird way, I'm not gonna lie, but it is very satisfying to do. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, from a purely gameplay standpoint, I'm just mashing the B button, or circle button, whatever you're using, whoops. But the sound effects and the snappiness of the motion does make it quite satisfying to pull off, I have to say. That was definitely a mechanic that could have felt really bad if the sound design wasn't on point for it, but no, they nailed it on that one, I'll give them that. Go. More boxes. There's a platform over there I don't think we've been onto. Oh, let's get the info ring out. Prepare for the alien ambience. Oh, we've missed loads. Apparently. Oh, there's one there. One over there. A couple over there. We're out of range, aren't we? There you go. Infrared, doesn't see an infrared. True, honestly. Genuinely true. Right, how many have we got left to find? 4. We've got exactly 4 to find, which are probably in boxes, I would guess. Oh, there's one. That's 3. That box? There's a box. 2 to find. Infrared's not going off now either. Oh, well, that's one we broke earlier. We're missing exactly 1. That's a concern. Gotta be in a box, surely. A little wonder if the old infrared picks anything up. It is not. Not picking anything up. On that note, trying to do anything with the Echo Visor in Metroid Prime 2 is a nightmare. I actually don't know if I played Prime 2. I remember Prime 1. I don't remember the Echo Visor though. That must have been a Prime 2 thing, because I think it's the only one of the trilogy I never got round to playing. Okay. I think, where would a pitch frame be if I was going to hide one in the stage? Maybe in like the end bit here? Oh, there we go. Literally in the exit portal. Yeah, 123, 123. But we're not done yet, because this game has not 1, but 2 bonus worlds. And it's the exact same level, but with different puzzles. Like, the geometry is the same, but the layout is completely different. 1 is amazing, 2 is cool by hampered by gameplay decisions I don't like. A forced ammo system, couple of very annoying levels, devices that physically hurt my eyes, etc. That is fair. I loved 3 because I think 3 had the single best use of motion controls on the system, frankly. That's actually how I played 1 as well. I played 1 with the trilogy, which I've been told is kind of rare these days. I'm not sure if it's worth anything, but apparently it's kind of rare. Okay, I don't know why I didn't get that last one. You know what? I bet you anything these are just testables used by the devs to play with their mechanics and engine and test all the tools and parts. Honestly, I wouldn't even doubt that. Yeah, that seems very plausible. But hey, you know what? It cost them absolutely nothing to convert it into a bit of extra content for the game, so you know what? Fair play to them. Always on board for a bit of smart reuse of assets. As someone that's making a board game and has had to throw away entire characters of content, I wish we could salvage some of them. Button. I think we bonked our head there, and that stopped our making the jump. You know, I could see this being used like a lighting engine test or something, you know. We'll make the same area and light it in 2 different ways. Ah, that makes me wonder actually. I wonder if this is different textures or if it's all done through lighting. Oh, button. What did that one do? No idea. It did something. Oh no, generator here this time. I guess the killer must have rage quit. It's funny, I have a friend that likes to play DVD, and it's funny, he doesn't take the game seriously, and he said to himself, like, he has a lot more fun when he doesn't take the game seriously and just goofs off, and that's great, you know. But it's very funny to me that whenever he's playing the game to goof off, he somehow just gets 4 kills. Whenever he decides, you know what, I'm just gonna try and win this game, he doesn't. He only ever wins when he's deliberately not trying to win, or when he's doing something very goofy. I'm not sure if he's like secretly an idiot savant or something, or if he just has the weirdest luck I've ever known. Oh, these are the standing stones from the boss fight, the hog fight, I forget its name now. Me, when I played Dota 2, I prefer to just play whatever I felt like playing to whatever build. It tended to work out, so... It is funny, right, how, like, in some games that somehow just playing something really goofy can just net you a win from the surprise factor, you know? Like, one of my other friends plays League of Legends. Well, he used to, dang it. He hasn't played it in a long while. Good. It wasn't good for him, frankly. But he used to play League of Legends, and he used to get really tilted off the face of the earth because he played support. And he would get really tilted when the opponent would be playing something that's like very much not a support, you know, like they'll play an aggressive mage character and just make the bottom lane miserable. And it's like, it's funny how like in League of Legends there's this unspoken meta, you know, the rule of, oh yeah, top lane is your 1v1 bruiser or tank, mid lane is your 1v1 mage or assassin, bot lane is always 2v2 ADC with support. But sometimes, like, when you just play something just off script, people just don't know how to deal with it. Case in point, when I did my brief stint in the League of Legends Gulag, my one was Tahm Kench. I played Tahm Kench. I love his voice, could listen to him all night long. And I played Tahm Kench as a top laner. He's supposed to be a bot laner. You're meant to take him into bot lane as support. But at the time when I was playing, he had the tools that made him, like, genuinely... sneaky little button around here. Made him genuinely a very good 1v1 threat. Like, Kench could 1v1 most top laners back when I played the game, especially if they did not respect it. Oh, I knew that was going to happen, yeah, absolutely. But 4 more to find, are they in boxes? Oh yeah, that sounds like they're in boxes. Yeah, if they did not respect your early game with Tahm Kench, you could usually 1v1 them and get ahead and then just bully them out of lane. Unfortunately, Kench did not scale, so this did not work late game if the rest of your team were not getting fed as well. So the big meme back in the day was win lane, lose game. Oh, they're in those boxes there, right. Obviously, that makes much more sense. Which, for me, is the most frustrating thing in the world. Like, it's part of why I did admittedly stop playing GBO2, because wrong. I'm not going to act like I am great at that game, because I'm very much not. But in any team-based game, the most frustrating thing in the world is when you are having the game of your life, you are popping off and doing amazing, and the rest of your team just eats glue. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure they're having a very frustrating time of it as well. But if you're the person that is... Interesting. If you're the person that is doing well in that game, it's the most frustrating thing in the world. That was me with... I've said this before, but like FF14 raiding, that was me in that. Like, I got tilted off my face if people were just like messing up mechanics that I had down since week 1, you know? Which is not... I'm not blaming them or anything. It's not me saying like, oh, I'm so much better than you, but it's like, it is impossible to not notice when you are doing the mechanic consistently and someone in your team is not. It's just not possible to ignore. If only you play someone goofy off meta would translate in Yu-Gi-Oh as well. I mean, it can occasionally, right? Like, we've all seen those Yu-Gi-Oh videos of like, wow, meta sheep gets destroyed by Exodia, or, what is it, like, oh, you know, this guy went full combo in Snake Eye, but didn't account for the Mirror Force. Here we've got like 7 more to find. In boxes, probably. Oh, they're right above us in boxes up here. Aha. I see. That is like the Yu-Gi-Oh version of that. That's not meant to book. See, that's why I kind of like to watch someone who's playing games I really like or know. It tells me when they play it poorly and then blame the game because I know how it works. Yeah, it's definitely a thing that can be, like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are some people that were watching my FF6 streams having that exact reaction, I'll be entirely honest. That's why I like to try to be as, like, if I'm having a bad time with a game, I like to try to articulate what I'm not enjoying about the game. I think that's a good thing to do just in general. Like, if you're playing a game and you're not enjoying it, I think it helps to try to rationalize to yourself and work out what about the game you're not enjoying. And, you know, often I find if you walk yourself through it out loud, it can help you identify the difference between this is a bad thing in this game and this is just something about this game I don't like. I think it's very easy for people to conflate those two. There are certainly games that do things badly, but there's also like a real difference between I don't like this and this is bad game design. You know, I think this is our last box. Yeah, literally last box. Our final collectible. Where is it? Where, oh where could our final box be? It's literally right here in this tray. I love how they even put it at an angle like it just fell in the tray. Alright. Watcha! And with that, everyone, although you can't see it because OBS is not capturing the Steam overlay, we have done it. We have done everything there is to do in this game. Let's just go back to the game, to the rainbow cliffs, and confirm with our inventory screen. Yes! So we've got 9 out of 9 frames and 25 out of 25 regular scales. We've got 10 cogs, we've got all the Thunder Eggs and all the picture frames. For every single stage, well, the boss don't have anything, stage in the entire video game that we can physically find in the game. There are 2 bonus words, but they have the same number of things. You'll just have to take my word on it that the swoosh sound here is me switching between the 2. And that is it. We can save, and that's us done. We have finished it. Unfortunately, there's no unlockable skins. The skins are all unlocked by default, sadly. But that's it. We have done everything we can do with Ty at this point. We have Tasmanian the Tiger as hard as he will go. You even did the super duper secret thing where you did that one move on that one guy and got that one item that was a thing that was super challenging to do. We certainly did. You know what? There is one thing I would like to show up before we do wrap up, though. And we are going to wrap up. I did say this might be a bit of a short stream because, well, we didn't have too much to take care of. And it is going to be a bit of a short one, but that's fine. We did start late tonight, and I don't want to, like, drag things on. I'm not trying to pad out the stream, you know? I'm not worried about padding the runtime when it's a good time to end, but there is one thing I do want to show off. I mentioned earlier that the Chronorang here was literally the worst boomerang in the game. I just want to show this off just to show you guys how bad it is. Bearing in mind, this is the item you get for getting every golden cog. So this is something that is like... Actually, let's go to a... Is this walk in the park, actually? It is walk in the park, yeah. This is an item that's quite hard to get. So let's see what it does to an enemy. I mean, I already told you guys what it does to an enemy, but let me show you. Just so you can see how bad it is. So, for reference, let's get the regular boomerang out. Regular boomerang, one-shot these guys. Instant kills them. Chronorang, that's what it does to them. That's all it does. No damage. Just slows them down. Literally worse than your default boomerang. You'd like switch their internet. Man, that's the real high-level spell right there. Just cursing someone to be cursed with bad frame rate IRL. Like, it does make it easy to get past the enemies, but like... You know what also makes it really easy to get past the enemies? The boomerang. It just murders them outright. There is only like one potential thing I think that you could get value out of this. Which we can actually show off here as well. And I don't even know if it works, I'm going to be honest, we're going to test this. So after I got this originally, I was thinking, what is the practical application of this? And I can think of exactly one thing this could do, practically, that could be helpful. Which is the turkeys, right? The turkeys that run off with the thunder eggs. I thought maybe it will actually slow them down. And I remember testing this. But I don't remember what the result of the test was, I'll be entirely honest. So let's go and find out, because there is a turkey in this stage. It's one of the few stages that has one. So let's give it a try and see what effect the Chronorang has on the turkey. But I'm going to be useful on tougher enemies too, if it dealt damage. Exactly, yeah. If it dealt some sort of damage, then great. You know what else would have been a good use for it? If it sped you up. Like, just holding it made you run faster. That could have been a helpful use for it. Maybe like a passive benefit rather than an active one. Anyway, the turkey should be at the bottom of this water slide. I'm just completely ignoring the mechanics of it because I've got double health, so I just don't really care. Just face tank us. Alright, turkey. Trust me when I said there was a turkey in that cutscene. Alright. Well, yeah, it does work on the turkey. So I guess that is the one... You know what? I guess that's the one practical application. If you were having trouble with the turkey specifically, the Chronorang will help you with that one eventuality, I suppose. It's something. I still kind of feel like the boomerang should have been the last one, because I mean, just look at this thing. It's not even a boomerang. It doesn't come back, it just explodes. It's ridiculous. I love it. But with that said, guys, we're done. In fact, we're going to very close, but we might as well just save one more time and go back to the main menu. Because we're done with Ty. We've got the gallery with all 250 people. Let's have a quick look through the gallery. Have a quick look at the artwork. Beta Ty here. It's kind of interesting looking something. Wow, that is, there's one angle of his mouth there, not a flat angle look. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I've got to say, like, the lead artist on this game, like, the style... Oh, God. Is that early version of Ty's girlfriend? That is not a good look. Yeah. Yeah, the artist, like, is really... I love the art style of this game. If this ever got, like, an animated series, I would definitely have watched it. Oh. I guess like, they were always angling for the first from the very beginning. It's so funny, like... Okay, one of the things I love with these artworks is... the character artworks are great to look at. I don't know what... I really love, like, the environment artworks and just, like, the random objects. Or just the random Ty just pasted in for scale. But these sort of, like, environment artworks here, I'm terrible at doing any sort of, like, environment or background artwork. I'm not that good at art in the first place, but I'm not good at these kinds of arts in particular, so I'm always, like, really in awe of them.
mate. Now listen to this.
Also, yes, Maury's voice is literally baked into the title theme. Also, yes, Thunderbox. Wait, they're called Thunderboxes? That's amazing. Well, I guess internally they're called Thunderboxes. Literally just poop. Bam. Yeah, all these like little concept arts, like I definitely
Kids
didn't.
these days.
That's a Maury one, huh?
Internet, mobile phones are
I definitely did not appreciate these artworks when I was little. I knew it! I heckin' knew it! There's 4 kinds of opals here. There's no yellow opal in the finished game. They must have run out of budget or something, or just time, I guess. Or they must have been planning a Earth opal or something. Also, very unusual here. Not a complaint. It's unusual to see green as a element for lightning. For the longest time, I always associated lightning with yellow because of specifically the Pokemon trading card game. These days, I kind of link it more to purple, but I don't know if I've ever seen it linked to green before. Huh. I don't think that made it into the final game.
There's no point in mucking about.
All the boomerang concepts. These seem like very unlittle, for the most part, actually. Green lightning is the most sour flavour of lightning. True, true. Do not eat the lightning. And look at this, like, this just looks nice. I'm very jealous of these, honestly. The ability to draw this, I mean. Part of me is just now imagining Australian Eggman. Be pretty cool. See bandits in the theme, but sense of style, time, fit, and location. Yeah, like Robotnik doing different kinds of animals.
Come on, mate. Now listen to this.
I never noticed it had teeth before. I don't like the teeth. Crustaceans don't need teeth. Why do they all have teeth? Stop giving them teeth. Your sharks can get teeth. No problem with sharks having
Kids
teeth. I get
these
that.
days, computers, internet, mobile phones, that drives you mad.
Giant sea. It's not quite max sea, but it's a pretty large sea. Kookaburra! Wait, this never appeared in the final game. Oh man, we could have a Kookaburra character. Oh, I love Kookaburras, they're great. It's just funny as well to think about the fact that you have to draw these kind of concept arts for even those mundane things like a cage. Like, what will our cage look like? I don't know, like this, I guess. Wait, a dragonfly isn't Spyro. Darn it, I knew it! Buzzsaw blade. Sure.
Righto, Ty. There's no point.
This is one of those things that's really funny to me, how this is just such a stereotype that appears in media for so long. Just, I didn't mean to nudge my mouse, but it points out my point perfectly. The stereotype of, like, the tough guy with a heart tattoo that says mum. It's just funny to me how widespread of a trope that is. I think I never saw this guy. Angry Bunyip. There's Lenny the Lyrebird. Oh, they're literally called Lil Netty. Huh. Log shoot, it sure is. Sure is. That is, yeah, that's a log. Big old Netty. Who I think is a reference, right? I may be about to make myself sound extremely uncultured here, but I believe, like, this is a reference to, I want to say it's Ned Kelly, who was, like, an Australian outlaw or something, who wore, like, an iron mask like this. I believe that's the reference here. I may be making myself sound extremely uncultured here. I might be off the mark. He might be a fictional character. I don't know. I only have approximate knowledge of what I'm talking about here. I think it's Ned Kelly, something like that. I never saw this character, some sort of fox, squirrel, something like that. Oh, we murdered one of these ninja geckos. And so Ned Flanders. Flying squirrel! Oh, of course! Right, 'cause she's got like the aviator goggles and stuff. Okay, that's actually really cute. I'm kind of mad we didn't get this character now. I want to know what they would have done with her. We had this talk earlier. Are there fleas found in Australia? I forget if we had this, if like we concluded this. I am gonna make myself sound extremely dumb. I genuinely thought the Fleasians were native to South America. I told you I'm bad at geography. Dragonstone. I don't know, like, Dennis's house looks nice. I would live there. Wow, look at all this. Like, they even broke down how the pipes are assembled.
You took your time, mate. Now listen to this.
The generators, the most important thing. Have to get those generators mended for the Zappy Van. Wait, the child is known internally as Elizabeth II. That is so funny. That's hilarious. Just named her after the Queen. Rip the Queen. I don't like this very realistic bird. I don't like that. It's the turkeys!
Kids,
And the kangaroos!
Computers, internet, mobile phones, it drives you mad.
Enlarged tick. Body swells as tick is attached to Ty. I didn't even know it did that. I didn't even know there was a mechanic in the game. I do love these aggressive cricket players. That's such a funny idea. So funny. Hey, maybe it's a shame though, like, this game didn't do better. Well, this franchise didn't do better for that matter, right? Like, you could make an entire TV show out of this stuff, easily. There's enough characters here, enough personality, you could easily make a TV show out of this. I wonder if that was, like, low-key what they were angling for, maybe. Maybe they were hoping they could get the Donkey Kong... what was the Donkey Kong show called? Donkey Kong Country? Was that what it was called? It's called Ringo? I don't know why, I didn't expect the octopus to have a name, might just be called Ringo. We didn't see the sheep either.
Why don't you have another go, you mug?
Big red button, sure is. Oh no, we're gonna see the gross... Okay, not the cow. We're gonna see the gross bat up close. With her gross bat face. I didn't see this one either. 40 centimeters? Huh. I guess if they are, like, small animals, then sure. Keep the number as a separate texture so the game can number the emus as it needs to. I didn't even notice the emus had numbers on them. Also, I love that it's just called Fat Emu.
Kids these days.
It doesn't even let you just Fat Emu.
Phones that drives you mad.
Kind of didn't do well. Therefore didn't do well due to straying from the platform to a side scroll. It wasn't good at all. Yeah. I thought it was depressing. I don't want to think about Typhoon. Frog. Very cute frogs. 10 out of 10 frogs. Would pet. What is this? I'm guessing this is used on, like, the, hog stage? Oh, wow. Ah, whole map. Oh, this is walking in the park. I recognise it now. So that's what it looks like from above, huh? Oh, the minigame concept. Neat.
Righto, Ty. There's no point in mucking about.
Rome Studios, yeah, they're the ones that made the game. No. If the bat face was gone, this would be a very different reaction, but the bat face is there, so it's not. No. I mean, I will say this though, I respect them for at least giving the bat, like, a realistic bat face. Even if, you know, everyone else is horrifically off-model. Oh right, I forgot, yes, Sly has the Deadly Rang, which you actually don't get in this game at all. I believe you can get it in the second game.
Now listen
I have no idea if it's any good, but you can get it. Robo Yeti. And then Fluffy, who... Wait, she never actually appeared again. Huh. I wonder if that's just more evidence of this game not having, like, the time to be finished that it would have needed. Because, like, they clearly were meant to have something else happen with this character, they just, well, didn't.
Computers, internet, mobile phones, it drives you mad.
Oh, it's for the crystals! I never thought it was crystals, huh? Wait, that's how you're meant to... Wait, that's how you're meant to know to use the flamerang on them because it's ice? I never realised I was meant to be ice. I thought it was like a glass texture. Sorry guys, you kind of dropped the ball on that one, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. Ty's dad here, rather, he just looks kind of bootleggy. It just looks like a bootleg Ty. Something about his face looks a bit off. Yeah, the rest of the family look fine. Never saw this character. DeviantArt would have had a field day with this one, I just know it. Who are these characters? What the heck? Oh yes, Sai! You sure existed.
Why don't you have another go, you mug?
What the heck was this art for? We never saw this in the game anywhere. Ah, edgy rang, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of cool actually. It looks more like a bow than a boomerang, but either way, that's our lot, everyone. We're done with Ty. We've seen everything the game has to offer. We've beaten every boss, we've collected every Thunder Egg, and we've gotten every single opal, cog, and picture frame the game has to offer. There is quite simply nothing else for us here. Imagine being a robot, right? Couldn't be me. Absolute cringe.
Success!
Yeah, we did it! So we are going to wrap things up a little early tonight. That said, like, it's still not much earlier than... We're only finishing like an hour early from our usual time. Actually, not even an hour earlier, like half an hour earlier. But we started an hour later, so it's a shorter stream, but we're finishing not too early, frankly. And we did finish the game, so there's not really much more to be doing here. I'll play the whole game in reverse. Well, again, we're not doing this, but I just want to show this off. I showed this off at the start of the game, and we're going to show it off at the end of the game. So it'll be the last thing we show off for the game. Normal mode. Hardcore mode. Literally, if you don't think this game is challenging enough, and to be fair, it's really not that hard of a game, you can play this game in hardcore mode, which literally gives you one life, you cannot acquire more, and when you lose that life, it deletes your save file. I don't know why you'd want to, frankly, the game's not that hard anyway, and I feel like if you die in this game, it's more carelessness and difficulty, but... Also, I love that there's a little baby squeak when you go back from hardcore mode to normal mode. That's very funny. Hardcore mode where it deletes you IRL. How to speedrun the game. Someone linked in the Discord a speedrun of this game. A 100% speedrun of this game that was like an hour and a half. I never got around to watching it. I actually should do that. I meant to and I just forgot. That is impressive to me. Like, considering how finding the last collectible in this game can be infuriating, that is like genuinely impressive to me that people can do that. Anyway, guys, let's get ourselves over to our chatting screen. Let's see who's online that we can raid into, and we'll wrap it up. Fumble tanging. We'll wrap ourselves up for the evening, so you know how it goes. Keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear the closing doors, and we'll see you there in just a moment. Alrighty, everyone. Well, oh, this sound alert didn't play. Huh. How strange. Hold on, why did that not play? That should have played. Did it get buggy tonight, some of the redeems? I apologise, Cassie. Oh, we'll fudge you for that after the stream. Let's see who's online, though, that we can raid into tonight. We're actually raiding a little bit, we're looking for someone a bit early tonight, so we might have some different faces online. Perhaps have a look, see who's about. Look around here. Let's see. Ooh, hold on. How long have I been online for? I've been online for a while. I don't know if they're going to finish up soon. You know what, screw it. I don't know if they're finishing up soon, but we're going to raid into them anyway, because we've not had a chance to raid into them yet. We're going to raid into Bolts, the mechanic. They are playing... I'm actually not sure. I think they're playing Silent Hill. It's some kind of horror game, but I don't know my horror games very well. I think it's a Silent Hill game. I could be wrong, but we're going to raid into them. So let's give them a bit of a different raid message. Just to mix up just a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Because we're finishing up Ty today, let's indulge in our Australianness one last time, shall we? This will be our vague message for tonight. We're mixing it up. G'day, mate. Have a right ripper of a right maid raid. Oh, hold on. I missed the A. Hold on. This is the vague message. I missed the A. There we go. There we go. There's the vague message. If you're not subscribed, of course, you can always just leave the emote off the end, or put a regular heart in, or have a smiley face, whatever suits your mood. We'll be back next week, guys. Next week we'll be doing Master Duel on Thursday as usual, and next Saturday I will be doing co-hosting on a tournament. So we're going to have a week off from our platformer slot. So I'm not sure what we'll do next. We might go into Ty 2. Oh no, we will be back on Saturday. We will be streaming on Saturday as well. I just mean for the slots. I mean, so yeah, Saturday we'll be doing Master Duel. Next week though, we're back to Master Duel on Thursday, and next Saturday will be the tournament. So the platformer slot will be empty for a week. I'm not sure what we're going to do next. We might do Ty 2. We'll see. I'll see. I'm going to play it by ear. But for now, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Give some after bolts when we get there. And have a wonderful rest of your night. And as always, it's been an absolute pleasure to serve you all.